Okay. All right. Sorry about the wait there, but I was trying to get something working here. No worries. We'll just continue without it. All right. So, once again, thank you for taking the time to make your way out here. No, it's very
It's voice
tough.
mod, isn't it?
No, it is not voice mod. No, it was the thing where it shows you who's talking. It helps me.
Oh, like the overlay?
Yeah, the overlay. Discord stream kit's fucked up. I don't know. I'll fix it later. All right, so let's do a recap. What has transpired? So you went on the. You were on the Barbazel's Dream. You were on a mission to Sadal to regroup with some delegates of the different factions. And you went to meet them on the hammer, the great hammer of the Order of Pariah. And you soon come to realize that even the most faithful are susceptible to the powers outside of the Third Horizon. There was mutiny on the hammer. You quickly escaped with the delegates, and you finally made your way to Sadal. Unfortunately, once again, we find ourselves backstabbed by the ones we trust.
Just because Saeed has dementia, you keep backstabbing you.
Yeah, I guess if you want to paint it that way, yeah. So the Phantoms try to arrest you. There's fighting going on, brawling going on, people jumping on other people. Then finally, when all else fails, and it seems that reinforcements are coming through the portal of the ship, Valeki, on the ground, has an outside experience like no other experience he's ever experienced before. The power of the machine icon flows through him. He was able to control the Phantoms aboard the ship of Basil's Dream, commanding them to lay down their weapons and to speak the truth. Hamud, of course, went around executing each of one of them, and then Tariq killing the final one. But time was not on your side, as a couple fighter ships off the atmosphere of Sadal, just outside the atmosphere of Sadal, came racing towards your position. A firefight ensued, and you quickly descended onto Sadal through the atmosphere and landed, but not perfectly. There is a friend among you. Let's go there. Let's go to Sadal. Moshi, a first comer, and somewhat of a guide at this point, leading you through the plains of Sadal to Albertus. And before we left, Saeed disclosed some information to the crew, of which many were upset, to say the least.
Don't know why.
And yeah, that's pretty much the recap there. Anything else? Any questions?
How's your week on, Ball?
Oh, my week. Trying to keep my head leveled. With the current affairs around, and doing my part. And then Repo was playing some Repo. Great game. Great game.
Really fun.
I've heard.
It's a fun game.
I don't believe it.
Fun and challenging, which I love. But yeah, that's my week. Hope everyone else was doing well. Yes, yeah, everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing good.
Woo!
Doing great. Yeah. All
I'm
right.
pretty peachy, my
We
guy.
talked about it when you weren't here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, with that, we'll get right into it. Let's go ahead and set the mood. Oops. Where's my music? Nice.
Yeah,
What?
you said ice.
No, I did not. It sounded like ice, though. All right. You begin your journey on the plains of Sadal. Moshi leading the way. He had given a prayer to the traveler to guide yourselves through the plains. The air is thick with dust, clings to your skin, works its way into your lungs, turning every breath into a dry, raspy struggle. The slight wind never stops here. It sweeps across the plains in long, unrelenting gusts, picking up fine grains of mustard yellow sand and flinging them against your exposed skin like 1,000 tiny needles. The ship behind you is smoldering wreck, its twisted hull half buried in a dune. Some plumes of black smoke curling in the sky like a dying prayer. Let's see here. Hamoud, you'll get a +2 on this.
Hey.
Everyone do well. Actually, what's everyone doing as Moshi leads the way through the plains to Albert's?
I'm keeping a look around, taking in the sights, the smells.
Hamoud's been on high alert since he's gotten out of the
course.
pod.
Of course.
I think waking up into an ambush immediately followed by a crash landing, it's not been a good day.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
I guess Tariq is talking with Abdul about Saeed's current state.
Let's hear it.
You've been watching him, yes?
Little by little, yes.
He's been good, or has he deteriorated in other ways?
Not that I can see. I will keep an eye on the memory lapses, for sure.
Good, that's all you can do, I suppose, at this point.
What do we do if it gets worse?
Find someone who could treat him. The irony, of course.
Do you think the exposure to what lies beyond has taken a toll on him?
Maybe. Presumably he has seen such things as Hamud has. I figured this might have hardened his soul somewhat to resist such forces. But maybe it's just the pure aggregate of years that weighs upon him now.
Yes. And Hamud is a soldier, a warrior. These type of psychological personalities, they tend to be more resilient than those of the clergy, where empathy and open-mindedness is required. But it also leads to vulnerability, as it damages the soul. And he does air quotes when he says soul.
Mm.
What do you mean? What do you mean by air quotes? What are you saying about Saeed?
This guy worships the martyr. He's not real.
This guy doesn't have a soul.
Very well. If you do see anything, of course, let me know, and we'll see what we can do from there.
Of course.
Excellent. Said,
Yes.
what are you doing? Are you in the back?
Yeah, they probably put him in the back, and he's just kind of, looking out the window, just watching, looking at nothing really, kind of staring off into space.
I see. All right. Hamud, you'll get a +3 on this, I think. Let me see. Let me just double check.
Awesome.
Yes.
Is it the third eye?
You have the third eye. It's going to be a group observation here, so +3 for Hamud. He has the best observation right now.
All right.
Excellent. Nice again. Hamud, Valeki, as you traverse the plains here with Moshe leading the way, you are ever vigilant, both of you. You've spent some time and you've experienced the unknown, the dangers throughout the third horizon, making you very vigilant. You notice a flash of light off in the distance, and it's gone.
To clarify, was it like lightning or?
Light. No lightning, not lightning. Like it was a artificial light. As the sun goes down, right, you notice this light off in the horizon.
I'm gonna hold my hand out, kind of telling everyone behind me to stop.
Moshe looks
Or
around.
was it like? So I guess to place us, right? I imagine we're in like a little valley area. Was it would have been by these mountains, or
It would be on the same plane as you. Yeah. Just a little bit, on the same plane. Yep.
okay?
No. Moshe turns around and he says, "What is it?"
We may have life.
Where do you see this?
It's a flash of light over yonder. And, he's just pointing where it was.
This tree takes out the binoculars and tries to get a better look.
Okay. And what kind of binoculars are they? Are they normal? Are they
They're just primitive.
primitive?
Simple binoculars.
Simple, primitive binoculars. How much does that give you? Does it tell you? If not,
+1 to
Plus one.
observations.
All right. Excellent. We'll give you a plus. Go ahead.
Abdul speaks up. Hamoud, Tariq, I do have something here that might help, but I have not used it as it can be pretty risky and reveal a location. And he pulls out the... Oh, wait, did it post in chat? Okay, there we go. Pulls out the proximity sensor.
Keep it into passive mode.
Perfect.
Yes, that would be a lot better than these.
And he turns it on, puts it in passive mode.
Okay. You do that. You see a brief blip in the interface. What do you do?
Isn't there life or?
Is that what you're looking for, Abdul? What are you looking for?
He assumed that there was like something where what is it, Tariq was looking at, and he's just like showing the proximity sensor to Tariq.
Okay.
Does this help?
Tariq, as you look upon the proximity sensor, you do see movement. And it is approaching rather quickly.
It's moving and moving towards us. And fast.
Hamoud is pulling out his thermal carbine and checking down sights.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
keep doing
get
this,
cover.
sir. Accelerator rifle out.
Everyone take cover.
Excellent.
Does
Oops.
the sensor scope help? Does the sensor scope help at all? Since I'm aiming down sight.
Yeah. I mean, that will help you.
Hit them, but
First,
we're
we gotta
not
set the
shooting yet.
scene.
Yeah.
I haven't fired a gun in this game in a long time.
It has been a while. All right. Everyone, go ahead and you race for different areas to hide yourselves, right?
Yeah.
And
Behind a rock.
yeah, there's
Using the
rocks. There's
rocket.
plenty
there's,
of
like,
rocks.
dunes or
There's
something, trenches
dips and whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. As you do that, the sun has already set. Is slowly going down. Right, you slowly see the sun hide behind the mountain range. Right, slowly going down. The lights that is being emitted from the sun slowly turns into shadow, and you hide yourselves. Go ahead and do an infiltration at -2.
Since I'm not moving, does my chameleon suit help me?
Absolutely.
Game straight. How does that give me again? Oh, so I just wrote normal. Infiltration.
Dude, I'm gonna pray on that.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can do that.
Snaky.
Let's see. It's free darkness. It's free. Oh no, this is bad. I guess Tariq's just sort of giving himself away because he's still trying to get a visual with the binoculars, and he's just like poked out above one of the rocks.
Yes. Excellent. All right. Let's see here.
How much
Lucky.
darkness is there currently?
Right now, 7.
Yeah, boss.
I mean, yeah, no, never mind.
Can we
There's
get
no
the
point in me
darkness tab
re-rolling.
back? Is that possible?
Blood Bowl is not about transparency.
I can definitely tell you what it is. Right.
How did I do that?
I cannot bring it. I cannot bring it out.
Why am I?
Understandable.
Wait.
He's like,
what the
I
fuck
don't
happened?
wanna.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got
How
you.
did I say darkness points, Oddball? What's going on?
It's okay.
You can't handle the truth.
It's okay.
Am I the darkness, Oddball? Are these my points?
All right, let's take a look here. Valecki, okay, you got a 2. Mood 1. All right. As you try to hide yourselves, you see a flying device. You almost hear it buzzing through the air. A drone of some sort. Slowly approaching the area in which you are at.
Mood is
yeah.
going to pull out his signal jammer.
All right. As you pull out your signal jammer, you see that it shines a light upon Tariq. Tariq, caught in the headlamp like a deer.
Hmm?
What do you do, Hamoud?
He's pressing it. He's killing the signal between the for the drone.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
Just looking at it with the binoculars, like getting the light flash. It's just
Go ahead and shit, hold on. Signal. Technology. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. You execute the signal jammer, and you hope that it does jam the signal. The drone itself, at this point, speaks.
Do not move. Do not move.
What do you do, Tariq?
he's pretty much frozen there because he doesn't know what the drone's got. And he kind of, I don't know if there's someone like near the rock, like lower down by him or something. But he does, like, he quietly kind of says, "Do something, shoot it."
Just as you say that, and that just as Mood turns on the signal jammer, you hear an odd pitched noise coming from the drone. It stands there, floating.
Waiting for a second. Still floating. And then he slowly reaches for... Actually, does he even have a gun? I don't think he has a gun. Shit.
Is there any sign of it dipping their oddball?
It is not moving.
How high above the ground is it?
It's about probably 12.
12 meters or something like that?
Yep, 12 meters.
No jumping and getting it.
Unless you really want to go get it. Moshi exclaims. He says, What is that? What is it?
A drone. But it cut out. Maybe. Did Hamoud jam? Which walk did he go to?
Hamoud is gonna come in on the communicator, like the little wristwatch ones, right?
No, we must go. We must go now. They are sure to send more drones out.
Yes, but we need to destroy this one at least. It's frozen for the moment. It's jamming in the signal. They can't control it. Now we gotta take it out.
Well, that will only confirm our position. We need to move. And as Abdul says that, he checks the sensor again to see if there's any more coming.
You see nothing in the current range.
We're good for now. But we need to get out.
The signal jammer will also light everything up. It'll be a big beacon they can track. We can't just leave it here. It'll follow us. Heck, they made our
Come in. I have it jammed. It may be dead in the air.
Take it out.
Tariq, does it follow you? They may have no audio or visual. It's probably stabilized in the air itself.
All right, I will move, but if it does anything, take it out.
I have your 6. Just do it.
Right.
And he gets away from the rock and starts moving to see if it tracks him. Or
It does
stay
not.
by the rock.
It does not. It stays by the rock.
Trick makes a gesture.
I have no audio. Are we good?
Yes, shoot it.
No, we leave it dead in the air. We're leaving no trace of it. I'd rather we disappear than they have something to prove we are here.
It's going to start. But you're going to just leave the jammer
need to
here.
go.
Yes, Tariq, we need to go.
Yes, but are you going? What are you thinking we're going to do? Just
We're
leave the
getting
jammer and just
away
leave?
from it. We're getting away from it.
We got to go.
And then we turn it off.
Yes. But are you leaving the jammer here to keep it paralyzed?
It is coming with me, so that way we keep it on us, and then I'm going to cut it before it gets the chance to cut anything else.
Okay, move to the
I'm already
position.
moving. Come up and
Yes.
meet me.
All right.
I don't want it coming back alive when you're still there.
All right, everyone regroup. Hamoud. Go.
All right.
And yeah, once we start getting to the edge of its range, he's going to go ahead and cut it and let the drone come back to life.
It does. So the signal jammer does have extreme range. So.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
that
once we
could
just get a
also-
good
yeah.
ways away from it, then.
Absolutely. You trek your way through the plains, leaving the drone behind, where it stares aimlessly at a rock and sand. So do you turn off the signal jammer?
Yeah, once it's long gone.
Yeah. You're a distance away, a good distance away from the drone. As you turn off the signal jammer, you do see a flash of light once again, but you see that it is approaching where you had came from, the wreckage. Excellent.
That is not us. That is good.
I don't know. They did see me, but maybe not a clear shot.
Time will tell. Time will tell. And if not, and he pulls out his modulation mask. You can wear this.
Right.
No time to dilly-dally. Let us move. Moshi continues going through. He starts climbing the a rocky mountain, right? A small rocky mountain, getting to a point where the crew can rest for the night. Drink any water that they might have or need. Moshi looks around. Do you have supplies?
Like, we would have loaded up with some amount. Like, for whatever surplus we can carry, we would have had, like, water and food, right?
It's not a moods. He doesn't have surplus.
Abdul just has herbal tea that he picked. Herbal remedy, yep.
Moshi, you know, he sees that the rest of you, may have some water on you, right? But he gives the water that he has to you. Is anyone? How do you set up camp?
Are there any trees?
No.
Any branches?
There may be
wood?
some very old branches, right? Very old dry wood on the mountain, the small mountainside.
Mm-hmm.
We in Arizona, there's no trees.
Okay, right. Anything we can use as a cover as well.
Like what?
Any cloth, a drape, something.
I mean, we probably have one of these like natural dunes here to like kind of bunker in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Just between, like, a little ravine and inside the cliff face, basically.
Who has survival?
That's a mood.
Hamid.
Got one.
Tariq?
Just 1 point.
Okay.
Survival.
All right, excellent.
I got 3.
Abdul, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
Okay, there you go. So what about Said?
What about him?
Any survival? He does have survival.
I would say he's, maybe looking for some vegetation that he could use.
Okay.
Whether that's something he could just use in tea, or something with medicinal properties.
Sure. So you're going to be looking for that, Said. The rest of you, I assume, will help with the finding a good place to rest for the night. Whoever would like to take that will get a +3.
My total would be 10 with a +3.
Do it.
All right. Survival +3. We're gonna ignore that and just pray.
No, that's a success.
Survival.
No, that's a success. We're so good.
You sure? It could be a crit.
I know we can't see the darkness, but I know it's too much,
Darkness is currently at 7.
and that this is not worth it.
It's not double digits. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna force you to not do
Hey,
it.
anyone
I
can
just
do
think
it.
it's a terrible idea.
Anyone can do it. If
I
it's
literally
lucky.
cannot stop you.
One, I do it. Two, I don't. The dice have spoken. The gods are like, nah, dude, just take it.
All right. It takes you some time. Time to find a nice closure to protect you from the elements outside. How do you go about making your encampment? Anything in particular?
Mainly just something to block the wind. and keep heat in.
All right.
Does it?
Hmm.
Does Abdul know anything about the planet that we're in?
You can do a culture.
Not so much culture, but more like
Geography?
yeah, geography, the weather, creatures, so on and so forth. You know.
What are you trying to find out?
Is that science?
Yeah, like find out the geography, the creatures, the weather.
Sure. Yeah. Like what?
like whether or not it gets cold at night, whether or not there are specific creatures to watch out for at night, like rattlesnakes or scorpions that pop out, or
right.
Or
That
even
is what I was looking
food.
for. Okay.
more on the ideally science
We'll
side.
see.
Anything?
I like the questions that make up all up in the book.
So go ahead. We'll allow science at a -1. Okay.
Nerd.
All right. As you recollect what you recall from any sort of studies of the planet of Sadal, it is very few that you remember. You know that it does get quite cold at night in terms of just the creation of, the overall planet information that you might have had access to. It is a planet where, yes, it is very dusty, very dry at times, mountainous, some tundra. And in terms of any sort of vegetation or fauna that comes to mind, it is none.
Okay. Any creatures to watch out for?
No creatures to be concerned about here on Sadal. At least not where you're supposedly at.
In terms of like very cold, is it like frigid, cold?
If there
or...
isn't any sort of heat source, yeah, people could, hurt through the night.
Okay.
Motherfucker's got a 5 in science.
What'd you say about science, brother?
God damn. I was like, this motherfucker's got a 5 in science. I've been watching Mr. Feeble Bones over here with glass bones and paper skin, and then he just big brain out here.
I'm a brain on a stick, walking around.
Get in their house.
Well, it turns out you have syphilis and your wife is cheating on you.
Oh, I should actually
Figure that one out,
let me
buddy.
let me share
Most
one more
importantly, you're
part of
an idiot.
information. All right, one other piece of information that I should share. You haven't seen any now, but you do know that Sadal is quite known for some of its exported meats. Specifically, the I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but the goes asas. Yeah, let me put that in translate here.
Gustasis.
Gustastis. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a herd animal. But you do know that they could easily scare and basically, stampede, right?
Oh, so they export the animal?
The meats, yeah.
They. Oh, gotcha. So it's native, right?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it like a deer or buffalo or something? Or
It's like buffalo, yeah. It's like buffalo.
okay.
So hopefully that helps.
Sick.
My
All right.
God.
Delicious.
There you go. Abdul, what do you say to your crew?
He starts. He tells the crew, "We need to find a heat source fast. Unfortunately, this planet Sadal does not have a whole lot of vegetation, but it does get cold at night. More importantly, it seems that Sadal is a big exporter of gustasus, which is a type of prey animal. They do stampede though, and they scare very easily. I would watch out for those.
How much meat is on them?
Quite a bit.
So
This is
big.
good.
Moshi looks over and says, what are we to do about a heat source?
Oh, that should be easy. And,
I have a cell on me. If you just turn the battery up on it, get some.
a little bit carefully. Like you have a spare part on you.
Eh,
Yeah. They make a heating element. Could even use it as a stove if we get good.
But should we use it throughout the night? Is there enough fuel for that?
Oh, depends on how good of connection you get.
I could make a pretty good one. If you trust me, that is.
You put something to
A mood
that,
slaps the cell into Vlecky's hands. Good luck.
All right.
All right.
You can shuffle that, can you?
Hmm?
Cell to his inventory.
Ah, gotcha. What do you got?
It literally just a cell. I think I picked it up. off
Oh,
a
a
dude.
cell. Gotcha. Okay.
The human body does produce a lot of heat. We should keep that in mind as well.
Are you offering to cuddle up to us?
It would be easier to survive the night.
All right. Just to clarify, you want me to turn this saddle into a heating thing?
Yes.
All right. Can I use this cell basically as scrap outlaw?
Well, I mean, it's your heating element. It's a big old battery. It's used to fire lasers.
You can use.
I
you
thought it
can-
was a cell phone. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no. I can use Gearhead for this, right?
It's
Uh,
it's power cell. Cherry rig something.
Yep. If you go ahead and let's see here. Here an item or jury rig. When use. Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Let's get that technology.
And I'm guessing you do have tools for this. Does Tariq have tools? Yes, he does.
I-
All right.
I always have my tools.
Tariq hands you his tools.
Right, cool. Alright.
Advanced tools too. So they're-
Ooh.
yeah.
So I
that
get a
gives you
bonus?
a. Yeah, I think you get a bonus.
Plus one.
Right? Plus one.
Alright. Time to do what I do best.
How do you work that? Hamoud, should we go hunting?
Yeah.
We ignore that
Uh,
on my messenger.
what do you... You're not supposed to use it like that.
Shush.
What was that sound?
Shush. On my messenger.
My welder.
Ow.
Oh, it got louder.
Oh no!
Why
Ow.
is it should not be that
He's about
hot?
to lose another hand.
Ow, eyeball.
I'll tell you how, Valeki.
Are you sure they sell this all
That
right?
which cannot be seen, surrounding you in shadows.
Hamud, are you sure this cell is stable? I'm pretty sure that. Come on!
The cell
It's a little bit hot in here.
explodes in front. The cell explodes in front of you, Valeki. Go ahead, and you have armor, right?
Yeah.
All right. Go
I
ahead.
bet this is real familiar to term, huh?
We literally just stepped outside and was like, hunting? Sounds great.
yeah. Ding is a.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Some fucky's going on. Who took my rolls? Who took my rolls? Give me back my rolls! It's not funny.
He's fucking geeking. What are you talking about?
You took my rolls, Said. Didn't you?
Now you geeking, huh? That's what Saeed says. Becomes a zoomer.
Alright.
Abba, why are you rolling twice?
3 points of damage, Valeki, as the cell explodes in front of you. A quick
Hey,
flash of
are you-
light illuminates the small enclosure you're in. And along
Are
with
you
it,
sure they sell this all right? It doesn't look that very
tools are okay. The tools are okay.
Oh, thank God.
The
yes,
cell
tools are okay.
is
What
not.
about me? What about me? Huh? Am I okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're a tool.
Got him.
All right.
That,
As Tariq, as you're just about to walk out, yes, you might, you're probably heading out to find some food, right? Who else is joining you?
That would have been a mood.
A mood. Okay.
Abdul, you seem to know much about these creatures.
What do you want, Jack?
I will. I can
And
join
then
you.
explosion.
Shh.
What is? Ugh. Just running back
Yep,
inside. I
yeah,
guess.
mood's running in.
Well, where's Saeed? Where's Saeed?
Preferably
watching
right
all.
next to me. Right next. Abba, I'm saying it now. He's right next to me. Right next to me. His face was closer.
What do you do,
to
Saeed?
it.
I'm not next to.
No, he's next to me.
Don't
Don't listen to his lies.
Yeah. Shit, guys.
Saeed.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's
Right next to me. He takes the full brunt of the explosion.
fake news. I don't do that. But Saeed does hear that something is going on, and he's gonna get up and go look. He's gonna look out. Go look for the source of this racket.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you were outside.
Yeah.
Okay. You're outside. You hear the explosion from within, a small, muffled explosion, then a scream. Yeah. You race inside, and you can see Valeki. His face is, you can see, smoldering black soot around his face, his hands, maybe a little bit of blood, right? A little bit of blood. But you also see a crater in front of him, a small crater, right? And bits of metal spread across the opening here.
Saeed is gonna. So is he actually on fire?
No, he's not. He's like he's not on fire. No, but there's a bunch of soot and whatnot.
Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go to try and grab Vlecki and see. Is he like standing or is he like on the ground?
Oh, on the ground. Moshi comes over to assist. He
He's
says,
rolling on the ground like.
what?
Yeah, he's gonna try and drag him out.
What do you need, Said? What do you need?
Grab his legs. Grab his legs.
Okay, grab his leg. He grabs his legs, starts walking out into the cold wasteland.
What happened? We heard the explosion.
He is hurt, but I think it'll be okay. He's just some bones, I think.
Mm.
You say bones?
Bones.
The soul's unstable.
It looks more like more than bones.
Vlecki, you need to calm yourself down.
Vlecki, you're supposed to let out the energy slowly, not all out at once.
I hadn't even started yet. The soul was unstable the second I put it down.
Save your energy. Save your moisture. You be quiet.
What are you doing, Hamoud?
He's looking him over and just like sort of. He's eyeing the burn, right? How bad is it?
Yeah, it's a burn. It's nothing that I mean. He's hurt pretty badly, right? But you
Can
know,
I roll
Metacurgy.
Metacurgy?
Yeah, sure, you can do Metacurgy. Go ahead, Abdul.
Oh, I was just gonna say, has he had worse? Like, is this like a? Because I mean, he did like get his entire hand blown off.
Yeah.
Right. And
Hand
it's
blown
like,
up, both ears
he-
ripped off. Let's just go down the fucking
Swastika
left.
tattooed on his forehead.
is
Yeah, swastika burnt on my forehead. Remember?
I mean,
burnt.
Burns hurt a fuckload,
Mhm.
so he could be screaming.
but
in-
compared to
Compared to a blown
when
off
he-
hand. Yeah, no,
hand,
it's
yeah.
no.
Actually, yes.
Especially
Actually,
in the
yes.
open
Oh, actually, yes,
and
all right.
desert.
Because that's interesting. This is
Like the moment he steps outside, there's a good wind.
Shush! You hear
Right in
Mushy.
there.
Shush, shush, shush!
What I got oddball.
Hamoud. Go ahead, do observation at +2.
Ooh, I'm rolling. Let's go gambling.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Spirit
Excellent,
of Billy.
excellent, excellent.
He's here. He's with us.
You know, as even with Vlecki crying out, right, and everyone sort of, talking over each other, you find an opportunity. You notice a similar sound, a similar humming sound reverberating through the air. Oh, yes. It is what you
digging
think.
for his signal jammer.
Absolutely, absolutely. You see, as everyone's trying to, Saeed, you're over. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Hamoud. Do the technology. Moshi is trying to place. Ooh. Right. You turn the signal jammer on. Just
following
in
the
time.
explosion, we're not safe here
As
anymore.
you look above, you see a hovering device. It's above, quite far above you, right? But just over the ledge of the small mountainside you're in. But it holds its position, frozen.
Now we
Moshi-
need to leave around zero here and keep moving.
Moshi looks up and he says, "This cannot be any coincidence. They are looking for us."
Yes, Moshi.
But who would be looking
That's
for
why we
us?
need to get lost.
Is it the Amarat? Is it Amarat?
And of course, they are going back to the ship. They are going to find a bunch of bodies. Yes, they are looking for us.
Traveler be with us.
It is why you should destroy the drone, and why we need to now go a different direction. They now have a bearing, but they less us, and where we are now, we can't keep walking the same way anymore.
Yep, Hamoud's taking out the Vulcan and
Wait.
aiming fire.
Wait, Hamoud.
Does Hamoud
What
wait?
if?
I'm aiming.
What
He's
if-
got my ear.
What if you could turn on and off the signal jammer? Let it come close. Right? We all position ourselves. That way you could have a better shot.
I do not want
Load
to risk
it into
any
a
more
trap.
of us being exposed. It already has Tariq.
I understand that.
How clear is my shot, anyways, Oddball?
Yeah, you got a shot. You got a shot. It is at night. Do you have anything special for you? And this is normal range.
The only Vulcan I got is a short range, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
the targeting scope that we got, yeah.
What?
Does the proximity sensor...
Oh, I have a sensor scope.
Yeah.
Does it give, like, positioning or distance or something?
It would
Maybe
give-
so Hamoud would calculate just, like, off the top of his head. You know, okay, the proximity sensor says
Sure, we'll give it.
X
We'll give it to
distance
you.
away.
We'll give it to you. Absolutely, absolutely.
He
Yeah. So
pulls that out
Abdul
and
is
shows it to
helping you,
Hamoud.
Hamoud. So that's a +1 from Abdul. And you have the sensor
And that's
scope.
ranged.
Yes, it's going to be ranged.
Alright, so that's plus what?
Let's see here. So you said short range, right?
Yep. But I do have the sensor scope.
What does that give you? We don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I thought it was a telescope. Apparently I can use it with my gun.
Right. Sensor scope. Reads the target, provides a firing reference for the shooter as a small dot of light. The scope adjusts contrast and gives information about range, wind drift, and other relevant facts. Makes it easier to hit with firearms, a +1 to range at short range and above. So it is going to get rid of that negative modifier. It's outside of the range. So yeah, just normal shot. And then Abdul, we'll give you another D16.
Let's go gambling.
Roll one more D6. Okay. Well,
This is fine.
all right. Excellent. Well, what did you? Who did you pray for to?
It would have been to the preacher, of course.
Of course. And that's with the Vulcan, right?
Yes.
Yes. A explosion illuminates above you as the drone is destroyed.
All right, this is going to be a long night. And Hamoud turns around, starts packing his things, and is getting gone.
Absolutely. Said, you are still over top Valeki, who is at this point probably still he's speaking, right? Moshi is trying to keep him quiet, right? With his hand over his mouth, or putting his shawl over Valeki's mouth.
You'd have bit your bitch's nose a little bit, as you do. No. Yeah, Saeed is he still has, I think, like some actual like medical equipment.
Does he?
He should. That or
Someone should have a trauma kit.
I gave it to Abdul.
I've got a med kit on me.
Abdul does have a med kit.
Okay, yeah, I remember I gave it to Abdul. So yeah, what's Abdul doing? Is he busy right now? I don't want to bother him.
Abdul is with
Please
Hamoud,
bother him.
and he's looking at the drone to see where it landed.
Abdul, I'm going to need you to find a way to keep Valeki moving tonight.
Yeah, Saeed's like yelling over for Abdul to bring the kit.
He hears those two, and yeah, he runs over to Valeki. All right. Let me take a look at him. Here is the medkit. Hands it over to Saeed.
That's a +2 for you, Said.
Saeed?
Oh boy.
Saeed, did you add it to your items? Because I'm about to remove it from mine.
I'll give it to him.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
There
Thank
go.
you, young man. All right. Oh, where is it? There it is. Good. All right, and you said +2?
Yes.
And Abdul.
All right,
help?
just check it.
Oh, yeah, Abdul can definitely help.
Yep.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Dude, I'm the
Doesn't-
goat.
Tell me what happens. Say that's basically going to heal Valeki all the way up.
So, gives him some painkillers, obviously, just kind of, kill the pain, help him
And
relax,
dose.
get him to stop fucking screaming, and then a lot of aloe, a lot of stuff to just treat the burn, and he's gonna try and bandage him up as best he can.
Absolutely. All right. And with that critical success as well, you do it rather quickly, right? Perhaps you're taken back to Zaldospie. Time of war. Time of pain and suffering. That you try to fix through the hands of the martyr. Yes?
Oh yeah, this is probably not even close to the worst injury he's had to take care of.
Absolutely.
This is pretty par for the course for Saeed.
Do you say anything?
No, he's kind of in the zone. He's not. He's letting Moshi do all the talking.
Excellent. All right. And with that, Valeki, after a couple minutes to an hour, you are bandaged up from your wounds. Now is the time to go.
Let's go.
All right. All of you, go ahead and do... we'll do a force. As you push yourselves through the late hours of the night.
Man,
Oh, preacher, let me keep watch over this flock. Let's go.
martyr, come, martyr, melt me.
Martyr,
Hey, I did it. Martyr, come down from the mountain.
Excellent. That's good. Yeah. As you continue through the night, you force yourselves to trek through the harsh winds of the Sadal plains at night. The temperatures are...
My force roll isn't rolling.
Valeki?
I'm gonna reload the website.
I will roll for you.
You're stealing my fun here, man.
It was a fail.
I can see that.
Very well. As the winds pick up through the night, you see Valeki struggling to make his way through. Again, the bits of sand making contact with your skin like needles. Abdul, you as well.
Yes.
How's it going with Abdul? Is he lagging behind?
The sand is hitting him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's like hitting him. He's like feeling uncomfortable. It's getting in places that he didn't think sand would get to, right? It's like chafing and hurting, and so he's just like shifting all around, you know. And that's probably affecting like his own stride through.
Excellent. 1 sec. Right. Okay. As you do that, do you call out to your friends?
Is he slowly lagging behind? Or?
Yes, you're slowly lagging behind as the winds continue to pick up. The winds shift and the dust stirs. At first,
Oh yeah, he's like speaking up like, hey guys, hey wake up.
The mood stops and starts like stomping back.
Yeah, Saeed would. Saeed's probably at the back already, so he, will also go and try to help Abdul.
And what about Valeki?
Well, like he's just.
There, she's got him.
No, she's got me.
So as you're racing towards Abdul, Valeki, what's happening with you? As the grains lash against your exposed skin, stinging like tiny shards of glass, slipping into folds of clothing, working their way into every seam and crease. What do? What's happening with you?
Me?
Mm.
I'm in agony. It's going into the fresh burn wound.
Ooh. Moshi sees you lagging behind, sees you struggling, and comes over to assist. As he does that, the rest of you race over to Abdul.
I think Race is a little aggressive.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
Mood just like turned around and started stomping over there wordlessly. Just
Gotcha.
Okay.
Brisk walk.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm not used to this. I will keep pushing as much as I can.
It is not pushing that you need to do. It is simply just trucking through. It is all willpower. A restless night makes the good sleep all the better. You have that to look forward to now. Now come on. Get your first foot. Set it forward, and then just keep following.
Okay.
One after the other.
Okay. And rather than like now Abdul maybe feels like a little bit better. So rather than like looking, directly ahead or looking to like the horizon if there is one, he's kind of like looking down, keeping the crew in the visual field, right? And then just like saying to himself, one more foot, as he like takes the next step and then the next one, and just focusing more on just like getting that next foot in front, and that's it.
Excellent.
Good man. We keep moving.
Go ahead and roll a force, whoever's going to be assisting Abdul. And that is going to be a -1.
Can Tariq assist?
Yes, you can go roll another d6 there for me, Hamoud.
Tariq is useless.
You're getting in the way, Tariq. Here, I think Valeki needs a hat.
Oh, okay.
Valeki. Moshi is with you. He's going to try to assist you.
So does Abdul just roll a regular?
Abdul, you're being assisted by Hamoud. Hamoud's kind of like keeping you from basically
He's just
collapsing.
keeping pace with you,
Okay,
just
yeah,
making
gotcha,
sure
yeah.
that you got an eye on just you not collapsing, right?
Moshi, as he comes over to you, Valaki, he says, Valaki, yeah, let me help you. He pulls you up. He struggles, but nevertheless is able to put your arm around his shoulder and continue to push through the storm that is ahead of you. The wind changes. It is sudden. Too sudden. One moment, the dust sweeps lazily across the cracked ground, swirling in restless eddies. The next, the air still, heavy and unnatural, as if the very world is holding its breath. The silence presses in. Thick and suffocating, wrapping around you like an unseen hand. And then a whisper. Not the wind, not the shifting sand. A voice, low and curling, slipping through the air like smoke. It does not speak in words, not at first, but in feelings. An inch at the base of your skull, a weight in your chest, a sensation like cold fingers tracing down your spine. The scent of ozone sharpens, mingling with something else, spiced embers, old parchment, the faint musk of something ancient and unseen. Get your cultures ready. Culture at -1. Let's see here. All right. All of those okay. So Tariq and Valaki. We'll just move you here real quick. You get a sense of what is present at this moment. In the plains of Sadal. Whether you speak it is up to you, but you know that a spirit could be here with you. As you hold your breath, the shadows stretched unnaturally. The rocks ahead seem to shift just slightly, as if something moves behind them. But when you blink, nothing is there. You have heard stories of these phenomenons, whether in science or in folklore. You might be in the presence of a jinn. All right, so let me
Oh,
bring them.
yes.
What does that
Yes.
actually mean? What does that actually mean, though?
So okay, let me tell you a little bit about the
Like, dude, that does not narrow it down.
All
Fuck you mean, Jin.
Okay. Jinn are spirits that exist in the dark between the stars. They are ethereal, but can take physical form whenever they wish. They come in many forms.
Okay, so it's not about to be a dead-ass genie. Is
Three
it a
wishes,
dead-ass genie,
Jamie.
oddball?
No.
Yeah, wishes.
No wishes. So
Aw.
you, let's see here.
It's definitely more closer to the jinn of, I think, like the Islamic faith than the
we're
Western.
actually talking
Yeah.
about like spirits, kind of similar to like
Yeah, yeah.
cryptids. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Excellent. All right. Let me move them over. There.
Good.
Hamoud's not breaking step, but he is like just grabbing his talisman.
Mahmoud, this is going to sound crazy and perhaps a bit. And Abdul is just trying to like keep up, right? As Mahmoud is next to him. But the thing I've seen and I've read some stories. I think you see Abdul in his very scientific-minded sense, trying to. Very difficult for him to say what he's about to say, right? I think there might be something that. Never mind.
Don't worry about it, Abdul. Just keep your thoughts and prayers to the icons, and keep moving.
Okay, and Abdul kind of like looking at Hamoud, even through like the sand. I guess he picks up that Abdul or Hamoud knows, right?
Actually, Oddball, can
Yes?
I say a quick prayer for Abdul?
Ooh. Absolutely. Of course. When adding blessed sixes. Oh, okay. So for each 6, the roll gives the target of the blessing an automatic 6 that can be used. Ooh, wow. Okay. So let's hear it. What's the prayer, Hamoud?
Blessed Preacher, ensure that no spirits detriment to our march, that we make it to safe lands, and to a safe night's sleep. And empathy?
Is that what it's asking you to roll?
Yep, test empathy,
Yep.
each 6 on the roll.
Absolutely.
Too bad.
Damn.
But Hamoud is praying for you, Abdul, for whatever that does to you.
It definitely does keep Abdul, I guess, in high spirits, more so that Hamoud is thinking about him.
Hello.
Do you say anything, Abdul?
Abdul says, "Thank you, Hamoud."
It is all well. When I walked with the preacher, he made sure that his flock was kept safe, as best to his
Then,
abilities.
from the dust, it emerges. A figure, not fully formed, its edges flickering like a mirage. Its shape shifts as it walks. One moment tall and thin, the next broad and hunched. Its robes, if they can be called that, billow in the unseen wind, woven from strands of shadow and ember. 2 eyes, deep, dark, endless, lock onto yours. The whispering grows louder, tendrils of sound curling around your thoughts, promises, warnings, or merely laughter echoing from a voice that has never known form. It is here. It was always here, watching, waiting. Tariq and Valeki,
Yes, sir.
how do you guys respond?
What is that?
Just backing away.
Yeah, slowly back away. I have no idea if that's a friend or a foe, and I don't want to find out right now.
Its voice is like the shifting wind, sometimes a whisper, sometimes a howl. At first, its words are disjointed, layered over each other like echoes of past conversations.
Lost travelers, broken things, leading into the dust. Sadal swallows all, yet you walk, still breathing. Why?
You think the struggle only starts here, spirit? Sadal is no other. Just a long, long line of struggling
You have
planets by
fallen.
planet.
The sands have taken your ship, yet the sands have not taken you. Why
And that is the
do
secret.
you walk?
It is not our ship!
What do you seek?
We saw a town over, didn't we?
Yes, so you're trying to get to Albert's, which is where the note was telling Deep Town, which is what the note has informed you.
We march to Albert's.
What do you seek?
Me. I seek revenge on the one who tried to get me while I was sleeping.
What do the others? Does anyone else speak?
Does it turn to each one of us, or does it wait for us to say
Oh,
something?
you don't know, right? At one point, you believe that it's looking directly at Hamoud, but then the next, it seems like it might be looking at both you at the same time.
Abdul says, I guess like if during the silence where Abdul thinks that it's waiting for Abdul to speak, Abdul says, I seek prosperity in the third horizon, the way the preacher intended.
I seek a world which my friend the preacher could have been proud of.
Was that Valeki?
I seek a world which my friend the preacher could have been proud of. Did you get it?
I did.
Alright.
As you all say that, the entity speaks.
Travelers in the dust, broken but not yet beaten. How delightful. How fragile. Do you struggle because you must, or because it's fun? The suns grow restless, the wind is bored, and I am in need of the distraction.
And what is your poison, spirit?
Shall we make a game of it? A test, a wager? I promise nothing except the light.
I think you can consider us a captive audience.
At that moment, you see entities form around you in the dark nights here in Sadal. Illusions, perhaps? Or shadows of yourselves? As you look around, you see more shadowy figures start to approach. Some of them resembling your physique.
Run, if you wish. Hide, if you dare. Fight if you can. But make it interesting. Little wonders. Give me something worth remembering.
So what are these figures? Is it just like, are they our build? Do they look like us?
Yeah, they look like you. Yeah, yep.
It's like if we were in the character selection screen for a fighting game, it'd be like unlocked, but you can see the outline type of thing, I'm guessing.
Yes. Shadowy figures, and you get the sense that they are you.
What is this trickery, Hamud?
There is no trickery. That is a spirit, and it wishes for a game.
Game?
Should we even play?
We are a captive audience, I believe. And I may as well indulge. And Hamoud stands up. I'm going to have a conversation with myself, I think. And he's going to start walking towards himself.
Okay.
Like he's gonna join him.
Join.
Moods goes.
Join his idea.
Okay.
Get your own.
So you go
Yours
towards
is
your...
over
like you.
Yeah. Okay. So you're making your way over to your shadows. Abdul. What are you doing?
He was with Hamoud, and Hamoud just left aside.
Yeah, he kind of like leaves you on the ground. Yeah.
He's like, one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. And he walks up very nervously to his own shadow.
Tariq.
Tariq conspicuously just slowly walks to one that he thinks is his shadow.
Okay. Saeed.
Saeed does not move.
Ooh.
He stands firm. He hasn't made any announcement of it, obviously, but he does not intend to bargain with this senseless spirit. He has no power over Saeed. None of the martyr has any power over him.
As you...
There's like big bold letters that say all players must be in the vicinity to go to the next level.
Shit, my bad, King.
He says, or
Check
it
the quest
says,
log.
it says,
Hey, you do not wish to play.
I will not be held subject to the whims of some nonsense. Do with me what you wish, but
Then
I will not obey you.
are dull, and all things do not last long in the wastes.
as he says that, Said, the calmness around you suddenly erupts into chaotic winds and sands brushing up against you, almost lifting you up off your feet. You are away from your friends and dealing with the harsh winds of Sadal alone.
So it must be.
So it must be.
I'm not afraid.
That's good. I love the faithful.
This is Saeed. Is he dead, Abba?
We'll find out.
Okay.
The rest of you, you don't even notice that Saeed is gone, right? You are focused on... You're focused on yourselves, along with Moshe, of course, right?
Woo! Mushy.
Get a shadow.
Mood hits the default dance when he sees Syed in the kill corner.
All right. Going around, Hamoud, what do you do?
He's just walking up to his spirit.
Okay.
I think he's ready for a conversation.
Okay. Let's hear it then. What does that conversation sound like, Hamoud?
Come, spirit. You look like me. But what say you? How much of me are you?
You want me to be your shadow? I'll do your shadow.
If you want, do your thing, man.
I don't
You're
know.
playing the gin already.
As you, I'll do my best. All right, so just you know yourself more than I, but I'll do what I can.
Hell yeah.
You are weak. You have left the people of Zalaspi. You have left them to die.
My friend. I
You are
mourn
not
them
my
every
friends.
day.
If you were my friend, you would still be on Zalaspi, saving your brothers and sisters, and yourself. You have failed yourself. And you take it out amongst those who have nothing to do with Zalaspi.
You know we were served to a higher purpose. Khaled picked us. He chose us to leave Zalos be.
Khaled picked me.
As he says that, he pulls out a large, shadowy blade in the shape of a saber. Right, and you can see that you know yourself. You see he's ready.
Yeah, he's
just,
going for the wrist. He's going to stop it. He's going to hold it in the air, right?
Ooh, okay, all right. Go ahead and do a force, and that's going to be a -1.
And you know Khaled taught you better than this. What good is a warrior without a mind?
You say those words, Hamoud. And by the way, I did roll for your shadow.
Do it, yeah.
You say that, and perhaps there's a sense of that you are lying to yourself, Hamoud, as the hand begins to push your arm away, right? Whatever force you're trying to hold onto the shadowy...
You're losing. Yeah.
You're losing. and you feel yourself off balance. You're kicked underneath by one of its legs. What do you do?
He's scrambling to get up.
Go ahead and do dexterity.
Damn it. I know we failed. He gave everything for us, and what did he get but a knife in the back?
You feel, as you try to dodge out of the way, the shadowy blade pierces your shoulder. Pierces your shoulder. Dealing, let's see here. I gotta find Durblade.
Any roll armor?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll armor. That's fine. Ooh, nice. 1 point of damage, Hamoud.
You keep lying to yourself like that, and you'll be dead in the ground. Dead in the sands of Sadal.
As
There is no lying. We failed, Khaled. And I mourn him like the people of Zalos be.
Excellent.
Because I know that deep down I killed them too. I should have been there.
Valeki,
Yes, sir.
what do you do?
I approach my shadow.
Hmm.
And I offer it to sit down with me. I hold out my hand as I'm pointing at the ground and ask, will you sit with me? Will you speak with me?
Speak with you. You want me to speak with you? Look at yourself. Look at what you've become. You have forsaken your heritage. You have become the dirt, the waste of the Third Horizon. You have become the first. You wish to mingle with the first comers and you leave your Zenithian heritage behind. What is wrong with you? I will not sit with you. I will spit in front of you. That is what I will do.
Speak, tell me, Spirit, are you happy?
Spirit? What are you talking about?
Tell me, are you happy?
Are you happy?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm no longer bound by all the chains that bind you. I no longer need to have my heritage dictate what I do, who I speak to, who I befriend, who I trust. I am happy. What are you?
Valeki, go
Yeah.
and do a manipulation.
Alright.
-1.
Alright.
Oh!
There's just truth in Valeki's words.
Damn!
He's had this conversation plenty of times in the mirror before he goes to bed every night.
I practice this, boys.
Just didn't know.
I'm preaching for
Oh my god. And this guy's like, you took my rolls! You took my rolls! And then he's like, fucking, what is this, dude? Come on.
Hey, the second I call out someone taking my rolls, I suddenly get good rolls? Suspicious.
As you say that, what happens to the shadowy figure?
It would begin to cry. Because it is a reflection of who I could have been if I had stayed with my father, if I had gone down the path he wanted for me, if I had never met all of you. And I realized that it's not happening.
Yeah.
As it begins to cry in front of you, it sobs continuously. You hear a voice behind you.
That is good. Such emotion.
Did it please you?
Tariq.
I won with the power of words.
Tariq's shadow just goes, boy, you fucked up and you love it. Oh my god, bro. Dap me up.
It's just him that was conscious.
Just give me a high five. Slap.
They're just
Down
talking
low.
about coffee and shit.
He's just staring at it. Big old staring contest, and the deeper and deeper you look, the more dead you see inside.
As you watch your shadowy figure and look deep, there's a quick motion, a quick hiss in the wind as you get impaled by something sharp.
Oh, hang on. We got some shit for this. I
All
think.
right.
I don't know. Can we do... This is probably a push, but... Can we counter that somehow with the...
You can dodge. You can dodge.
Yeah,
but we're giving you a -1.
Because I do like the defensive and like
Mhm.
just pops the Durablades and then we deflect and I guess we're dueling.
Yes, it comes attacking you. Attacking you to... Let's see here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Attacking you to spill your blood needlessly. Tariq. Go ahead and do a dodge, which is going to be... Defending. It's going to be a melee.
All right. That's
So it's
Melee
defending. So I
Pokemon.
think you might have talent for that, right?
yes, defensive.
Yep. So you get a +2.
Let's see. Is not great. Well, then you get to fight yourself.
You see what's coming because you know yourself, Tariq. You block the incoming attack.
We can do better than that, can't we?
Oh, we can.
Then do it.
You see it quickly slash at you once again. Twice, even, Tariq.
And it lands.
Let's see. Go ahead. Roll melee. Oh, damn. Damn. Nice. Nicely done. What happens?
He sees the second hand hit coming in, and he just parries right into it, going right for a critical.
Hell, well, it is defense. It is defense. But
Defense.
I mean,
Counterattack.
you counterattack. Yeah. Tell me what happens as this is all happening. You know, it's kind of like a dance in the sand, right? A dance in the plains here for this entity. As he's coming at you, you know, he's swinging the Dur claws at you, right? And you're both blocking at the same time, right? Chung, 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 right? Chung, chung. He says,
You left him to die. You left him to go in there. He could still be alive if it weren't for you. He could be saving the Third Horizon now, along with all your friends. Along with all of us.
They could be. And many more would also be dead. I carried them all.
But you let your friend die.
Yes.
From childhood, from Agul. We grew up together.
That was his sacrifice to make. And he saved so many.
Did he though? Did he? Did he now? Look at what's happened. Look, remember the hammer. We are lost. In a world, in a horizon that will always be lost because of you.
As that is going on, right, a dance in the plains. Lastly, Abdul.
Oh boy. Yeah, Abdul walks up to his shadow. As he's kind of like walking up and the image of the shadow becomes clearer and clearer, he's kind of like thinking to himself, he's like, is this actually him? Is there a scientific explanation for this? If this is actually him, how much of him is it? And even perhaps a slight yearning for it to be him, because he hasn't been able to connect on the same logical level as with everyone else. So he kind of like looks, and finally when he gets close to it, he kind of like looks at it and he's like kind of wondering to himself, like, is this actually me? Type of thing.
I think I remember you.
Is that what the spirit says?
Yes.
I think I remember you.
Yes.
What do you mean?
You left me. No. We left me. But I remain.
Left you where?
I was searching. Always searching. Always so close. But I never found the answer. You must finish it. You must.
As he suddenly stops, its head tilts as if listening to something unseen. Then its voice shifts. The cold intellect fades, replaced by something older, something deeper.
Fascinating. Tell me, traveler, do you know your own shadow?
Wait, what do you say?
Do you know your own shadow, traveler?
I'd like to believe I do, but there is more work to be done, as I suppose everyone can do psychological work. I suppose by the shadow you mean the repressions that we have when we grow up in a society, right? We repress our impulses, and eventually we want to know who we truly are.
You hear no response. The shadow in front of you stands still. What do you do?
Is there anything you can tell me? Are you my shadow?
I was you. Once. Or maybe you are me. I can't remember, do you?
And by that you mean I repressed you?
You tell me.
I believe I am in the process of repressing you. I used to see people as just algorithms running around. A simple
Yes.
function, input and output.
The numbers didn't add up, though. The data was incomplete.
What good is continuing the research if there's no one to listen to you?
We were so close.
But even if we got there, no one would listen to us. We had to leave, no? We were close.
You see the shadow stand there, head tilted once more, questioning.
Finish the work. Finish me. Finish you.
What do you do, Abdul?
Abdul ponders it for a moment. I think after this journey, or actually, I now believe the process of this journey will actually help me complete it, now that I think about it. But only if we can make it through the desert, no?
Moving on to Hamoud, on the ground, shaken and in pain. What do you do?
Mood's standing back up. He's not going to stop having this conversation.
All right. What do you say? What do you do?
Put your arms down, soldier! Don't you know when a conversation is happening?
Go ahead and do manipulation, -1.
Can I use my intimidation instead?
Ooh. Yes. Ooh, nice.
Oh, I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh no.
It's right there for you.
Hey, all right.
Very nice. Very nice. That was a force.
Now I better see you at attention right now.
What?
Me at attention. What about you, Hamoud? Look up. Stand at attention. You're still a child from s3e10. Still a child at heart. No matter how old you get, you're still a child. Naive. Stand at attention, boy.
I only grow older, and I only carry more burdens. Damn it, why do you think I work so hard, trying to spread this word of the preacher? The last thing he ever asked of me was to take care of his unborn child and his wife if he were to ever go, and I failed at that too. And I know you failed. Now you better look me in the eye, soldier. And you show some respect.
You see... You can definitely re-roll if you like. He did get 4 successes.
No, we're having this conversation.
Okay. All right.
But he's still standing at attention, right? I imagine he's just like chest out, right?
Yeah. You see that its shadowy hand is ready to basically slap you against the face, right? As if you're being insubordinate, Hamoud. Just
Right,
like yeah. Is there anything you do?
No, he's still staring him in the eye after dropping the. Come on, we failed. We can't find either her or the kid. One favor that was asked of us, and we failed. And he's waiting.
What is he waiting for?
Anything.
Anything.
They can sit there and stand at attention to each other for all he cares.
Fight me, then. Or are you too coward enough? Or are you going to fail at that as well?
I never wanted to be a soldier.
But here
It was
you
never
are.
my choice, and that's why we chose to go with Khaled. We wanted off that godforsaken system. Too many loved ones left behind. Too much family we never got the chance
Too
to
much talking.
He throws you a sword. You grab it instinctively, right? Instinctively.
Oh yeah, no, this is the only language that you wish to hear. And he's posing up.
You see the shadow get into a stance, a military stance, only known to you and those on Zalos B, the warriors of Zalos B, ready to fight to the end, as it has been and always will be on Zalos B.
I imagine that he literally it's literally like a stance of a duel to the death.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. Do you make your move?
If Syed was here, he might recognize it.
Yeah.
No, he's out floating in the wind. A goddamn plastic bag.
Yeah, no, Hamoud's gonna pick up that sword. He's gonna go in.
All right. Well, before we get there, yes, we want to see what's happening with Saeed. Saeed at outside as well. Saeed, you feel the harshness of the winds across your face. You are trying to keep your head up, but the winds push it down. What do you do?
This is clearly a sign for the martyr, Oddball. If you've been paying, for those keeping track at home, this is a sign for the martyr. The wind, it's pushing his head down. That must be where the martyr wants it. So he is going to fall to his knees and prostrate himself and begin praying with his face in the sand to the martyr.
You know what it also might be? Just I'll throw it at you, right? Perhaps this comes across your mind. Flagellation. Perhaps the martyr wants you to take the pain. That's up to you.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We'll pray a little bit and see.
That is, by the way, that is a known, thing that they do with the Lord of the Prior.
Oh, so like Samaritans do that.
Well, Samaritans probably
100%.
wouldn't, just because there's like a distinction, but they could, yes.
Wait, wouldn't they? Because they worship the martyr, period? Or
They got some
it's in the air. It's up to
behave a certain way around other people.
Well, I mean, it would be. I view it as the same way as like it is in Christianity. Like some Catholic orders, the monks believe in flagellation. Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but not every Catholic is going to go to church and open up their back.
It's up to you. Just thought I'd put it out there for you.
We'll see what the martyr says. I'm gonna pray.
Sorry,
Pray
I
to
was
her.
thinking of it just because the the Mar worshippers are like very insular. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting here going, wouldn't that be very strictly regulated? You know?
Oh, right. Hey, yeah.
What's the martyr? Tell me. What do I roll for that?
You don't have to roll anything for that.
Sam.
What do you?
Pick it up.
What do you call out to the martyr?
Yeah, he's praying. Yeah, he's praying. Yeah, he's praying aloud.
What is he saying?
We want to hear the prayer.
The sands are beating against you, Said. You feel the pain, the suffering of the sand, the grains of sand impacting your skin.
Martyr, I have asked you for very little for myself, and as such, I shall continue to do no such thing. I ask that you, even at the risk of my own life, keep my companions safe, even if they would not wish for my own safety. I pray that you may protect them, even if they forsake you. And if I survive, such as you will. If I shall not, then I can only pray and will keep them safe.
As you do that, Said, you see the winds die down. You look at your hands, perhaps the forearm, right? You might see like little blisters forming, right? Bits of blood, dried blood, right? But the sands stop, the winds stop around you. What do you do? What do you say?
He's gonna kind of, rise from, rise to his knees and look around. Could he even still see the ship? Because I don't know how far we all went.
Oh, you're pretty far away. It's pretty much the plains of Sadal in the night sky. You look above and you can see stars, many stars, glistening. It's a clear night.
The power of prayer.
And you see what looks to be the martyr.
No way.
Off into the distance.
Fake news.
Oh, wait. You mean like I see the martyr in the distance on the ground?
Yeah.
Just like the statues.
Just like the statues.
It's my time. Said will gather himself and begin to walk towards the martyr.
You slowly walk towards the martyr. You hear the bits of grains of sand beneath you as you walk atop rocks covered in bits of grain of sand. You start to approach. What do you say? What do you do?
The martyr directly, but he's going to bow his head and kind of look at it, look at her from the from the corners of his eye.
You look at her at the corner of your eye?
Yeah, he's not going to make direct eye contact.
Okay, all right. Did you say anything?
What do I see, Apo?
You see the martyr. What does the martyr wear?
He is
the martyr wearing anything in particular? I can give you my interpretation.
Saeed is he's not so foolish as to presume what the martyr looks like or is wearing.
You see a woman in pure white robe, right? I forget the name of it. Oh, nope, I can get it.
Come on, Saeed. Talk to her. The worst she can say is no.
You're so right. You're so right.
Go back to Nikon.
Yeah, Saeed is the ladies love him. What can I say? First it was what was her name? the one lady. There's been so many you can't keep track.
Would say that it is a jalaba. I think that's how you pronounce it, jalaba. It's sort of like a robe, very embroidered and whatnot, right? And you see it all in white. Bits of black stripes along the side, along the collar, as she looks at you. You get a sense that she speaks to you. She says, without, speaking, sort of in your mind, right? She says, "What do you seek?" And she's not moving her lips, but you hear this voice, her voice, reverberating through your mind.
He's gonna, he's still keeping his head bowed, put his hands together and touch them to his forehead. "I desire nothing but to do your will, Martyr."
"And what is my will?" you hear. I do not know. I've read your word and I do my best to interpret it and understand, but I make no assumptions as to what your will is. The voice tells you to stand up. If you were you kneeling or were you standing?
Yeah, he was standing.
Yeah. She tells you to look upon her.
He slowly raises his head.
Mm. You see a radiant spectacle. You can't describe or see the face. All you see is a bright, radiant light illuminating your face in the dark night under the sky, the Sadal sky. Just illuminates yourself. Do you say anything?
He waits for her to speak. He knows better.
The voice in your head tells you, "What do you see?"
"A radiant light, Martyr."
Is that what you think of me?
"I suppose so. You are a beacon to many. A great light shining in the horizon.
Is that what I mean to you, Said?
You are one. It is one of many things I think of you as.
Yes.
You are a beacon. You are a warm light, a caring figure. You offer peace, love, and protection to countless souls who do not know you.
If she puts her hand on your shoulder, she says, "Go forth. Destroy the heretic. Destroy those who think better than me. Destroy the false prophets.
You mean I must give up my vows as a Samaritan?"
And like that, you are alone once more.
Oh no.
You question her, dude. You made the big mistake.
The winds are gone, but the night sky still remains. Your friends are nowhere to be seen. Back to the others as we finish up here. Tariq! Sorry. Valeki. Yeah, you've already... The shadowy figure...
Yeah, I can just one-shot my guy, huh?
Tariq...
I use talk no jutsu, huh?
Tariq... You continue to outmaneuver your shadow, dancing in the night in front of this entity. Is there anything else you do?
I just you fucking keep killing this.
Right,
Just
let's
like,
see
come
it.
on, fucking fight me.
Very well.
All right, he's going in for the strike, or well, I guess he's going for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Actually, we're just rolling melee combat, I guess. So, all right, we'll see it. Let's see. Come on.
Nice. You tell me what happens. You do attack and you do hit.
It's just like weaving in and out, bobbing, striking through every once in a while when there's an opening. Slowly picking away, and then he's close. You know why you're losing? Because you do not hate me as much as I do.
God damn! What the fuck?
Fight me, demon!
And final blow, Tariq. What do we see? What do we see? Anger,
He's
hatred,
going for the face.
coming right out of your eyes, right? You're just anger, right? Pure anger. You go right for the face. Let's hear it.
Just Dura claws sink through, and I think does like the shadowy figure just sort of like dissipates as he just strikes into the sand.
Ooh. As you strike the shadow, as you place him on the ground, right? You basically throw him onto the ground. Durblade or Dur claws straight into the face. That shadowy figure slowly or quickly disintegrates into sand. You hear the voice.
Good. I like it.
Abdul.
Are we finally getting the battle priest part?
Oh, yeah, baby.
I love it. I love it. Abdul.
Yes.
Is there anything you say or do?
Is the shadow talking? Has said anything? Because
go ahead.
In Abdul's mind, it's kind of like he's just saying, "Oh, continue your research," and Abdul is thinking, "Is this shadow actually me?"
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
What is the matter? What do you question?
I question whether or not you're actually me,
I am you.
or a part of me.
We are you. You are
Is that
we.
so?
Yes.
Yet you did not provide a justification on why I should continue my research. No clarifications either. Just a
You do not ask the right
finish.
questions.
Then what questions should I be asking?
Why are you asking me?
So, you aren't me.
You're annoying me.
I'm annoying myself.
Is that so? Then you are not me.
Javier, you're not making this any fun.
Are you sure?
As you say that, the shadowy figure wraps its shadow around you. You are enveloped by the shadow. You
All
feel,
around?
Yes, all around. You feel a grasp around your throat, trying to gasp for air.
Does he still have his arms accessible?
No. The shadowy figure has turned
No.
into... Oh.
No, like, does Abdul... Is he...
Yeah.
Does he have the... Okay.
Sure.
I have a question, Oddball.
Yes.
And... I don't know if you want to take it to private just in case.
Sure. That's... Yeah, sure.
Does Abdul have... So... I remember Abdul was carrying this. Feel free to say no, right?
Okay.
But I don't think it was added to the inventory. It was that one orb that captures a conscious thing.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Does Abdul have that?
You do, but you wouldn't know how to use it. There was a prerequisite to use it, and we failed that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But I would allow you to bring it out.
Yeah. Abdul is going to take it out in hopes that the thing would get scared.
Okay.
I like a gasoline fight.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it.
You pull out an orb, Abdul. Do you say anything? In your as your throat is currently being grasped by the shadow, slowly squeezing it, making your voice raspy.
He says, "We are not done with the game." Kind of like in a threatening sort of way.
You see the shadow actually do a manipulation for me.
All right. Oh boy, here we go. Fuck, where is it? Okay. Does he get a plus anything?
No.
All right.
Nice. The shadow pulls itself away from you, right? Reforms into your shadow.
You are not me. I would not retort to physical violence in a simple discussion or debate. Perhaps aggressive insults, but I thought this was a game of wit.
As you say that,
Go on.
He says,
You're not me. You're too stupid.
Abdul says, if you were me, you would know how to... the game of retort. We go back and forth, we make points, counterpoints, discussions, debates.
It's boring.
You don't like that game?
No, I do not like that game.
What type of game do you like, then?
Make it
A game
quick
that you and I
before I
can
send
play.
you out. I'm done with you. Ugh.
You're right. I'm also done with you. You're too boring for me.
the shadow
And
tries
Abdul
to...
is kind of
Yeah.
saying that, just try to goad him into like getting into like playing another different game or something.
Are you going to say? Otherwise,
Abdul says,
I will watch you die in front of me. I think that is a lot more fun than you talking your mouth off.
then I will use this.
you pull the orb out.
Oh, he's been having it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us through.
Bowl?
Of course. Do you not know about this?
What is it?
It will trap you in this.
Do manipulation. +1.
+1. If it fails, I'm oh dude, I'm re-rolling that, bro. I'm re-rolling that, brother. Come on.
Nice. Even though the shadowy figure doesn't express any sort of facial emotion, you can sense that it is contemplating on your words, contemplating on the orb that you hold in your hands.
What do you want?
How about you let us through? And I can assure you, if you watch us from a distance, you will see the greatest story ever. I can assure you of that. You will be entertained more than anything. I have seen it. And if you are me, then you know this, that we came from a high-class society. It was boring, that research. And then we were thrust into the depths
You
of
see
Kua.
yourself suddenly in the desert, in the plains of Sadal. You look around. Your friends aren't there until you turn all the way around and you see Said, looking up at the moon of Sadal. Finally, back into the realm of shadows. Hamoud, you begin your battle with yourself. Let us see.
Oh, dude, this is about to be like a samurai style fight.
Yeah, hell yeah,
both gonna
bro.
be aiming to kill.
Hell yeah.
Or are we just gonna roll off on a melee here?
Well, use your, I guess, unarmed. Yeah, use unarmed.
Oh, you know I'm praying on that. The dancer, I'm about to lay down some hands with these demons. That's better.
Okay. All right. You go at it with each other, right? You throw the punches. It is taking the hits, but it's also returning the favor as you feel the sharp blade, shadowy blade, pierce you as well. Go ahead and do armor. Nice. 1 point of damage for you, Hamoud. We're just going to go back and forth with this quickly.
Oh, I was expecting like a little samurai fight here.
Oh, sure.
You know, like
sure.
one and done.
Oh, absolutely.
Like duel to the death. Like they're both aiming to kill.
All right, absolutely. Sorry, saying like normal fighting or one roll?
Yeah, we just one roll off. Whoever gets bigger wins.
Okay, it was a tie, so.
Hey, we'll keep it. We'll run it again.
All right. It is a duel in the plains. Go ahead. Ooh.
Heyo.
Tell me what happens.
I don't know. What'd you roll?
2.
Oh, yeah. Just, they go for that first slash, just swords clinging off of each other. They both reset their positions. And just quick and clean, right?
Absolutely.
Cuts right through it. And just as he cuts through it, just sand falling into the desert once again.
Hell yeah.
And that is why I am better. I will keep surviving.
And at that point, after the last grain of sand hits the ground, you see yourself teleported in the dark Sadal night plain, along with all your other friends around you. After each one of them tackles their own shadow, you are released and free. Moshi looks around. What? Is it gone? Is it gone? Are you
I have
real?
won.
Are you won?
How is everyone else?
I think it is sated, and will let us go.
That was easy.
Come now, the games are over, and the drones do not care for them.
As you look around, you see Said, staring up, kneeling.
Abdul, I think he's doing it again.
Saeed, you okay?
Said.
Hey, he's Keeps
You
just
okay?
staring at the moon.
Said,
I don't know. I have made a interesting discovery.
what is that?
As I was cast out from the Jinn, I wandered and I found the martyr. And she told me that I must destroy the heretics, that I must give up my vows and become a warrior.
What are the heretics, Syed?
I hope the heretics are not anyone who doesn't believe in the martyr.
He looks to the ground and doesn't say anything.
What do you
Hamoud's
believe in your
gonna-
heart, Said?
Hand on the holster.
I do not know. I must have time to think.
So, when you look at
Abdul,
them, do you see heretics?
Abdul looks out to like the desert and back to Said.
Hmm.
Said, did you feel the martyr? And he goes over to Said. I don't know if he's still like kneeling, right?
He would have stood up by this point.
Are you sure it was the martyr? I am not one to doubt your visions or beliefs after what we all have experienced, but perhaps it was also the work of the spirit that we encountered.
I don't know. I will think. I will pray. And I will know eventually.
Please do so.
Come now, friends. We must keep going. It is dangerous out here. In the plains.
How did your shadow go, Mushi?
Moshe, as he starts leading and you ask, you call out to Moshe, he stops in his tracks. Turns his head, but not his body. And he says, Faleki,
Yes?
it is best that we keep moving. And he turns his head back towards the path laid before him.
Do I see any emotion in his eyes?
Perhaps
Like sadness, anger?
sadness.
I'm just gonna pat him on the back and walk alongside him in silence.
Excellent. You do so. He acknowledges your presence, nods. You have traveled through the night. You've experienced the unknown, trenched your way through the hazardous winds of Sadal. The sun begins to rise on the other side of the valley. Morning arrives. You're tired, exhausted. but there's hope. You see off into the distance, along a railway, a slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse just before you reach the mountains, the mountain range of Albers. Moshi motions to all of you to come quickly as he looks at an area on the plains. As you approach, you see that you are at some deserted campsite. The ashes from the fire are still warm, and the surrounding ground has been grazed and trampled by hooves. You do anything?
Abdul speaks up, and he says, "Oh, these hooves must match the animals I was speaking about."
Is that so?
The native Guistasas. Guistasas. Yeah, the pronunciation is difficult. Yeah.
As you say that, Abdul, you can see an animal slowly approaching.
Is it the big boy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There it is. Look.
You see a large buffalo-like animal approach.
Are they territorial? Does he know that?
You don't know that.
That's just one, right?
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay. I do not know if they are territorial.
What do they look like?
What do they look like? Let's see here. If I can get anything for you.
My reaction entirely depends on how cute it is.
Basically a buffalo. Let's see here.
Oh, I kind of like it. Are they friendly?
I have no idea. They do go in packs, and so the risk of stampede is still there, but it is alone.
Well, then where are your friends, little one?
Yeah, you as you approach Hamoud, it sort of snorts.
Yeah, the snort will stomp.
Yeah, snort, stomp. Doesn't really let you come closer, right?
Yep, your hands in the air, taking some steps back. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. And as you've been waiting there and been admiring let's make sure we can pronounce that right.
Gustasis.
As the Gustasis stands there, preventing you from getting any closer, and as you admire its beauty, as the sun starts to make its way over the mountain range, you then notice more Gustasis start to make their way over.
We have found his friends, and my answer is solved. Goodbye. Hamoud's gone.
So Hamoud's racing away.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that what Abdul's doing?
Yep. He takes a look at like the prints, right? On the ground. Just wondering like where they kind of lead, right? Whether or not, hey, we're in like the path of the stampede that they usually go around, right?
Well, yeah, you know that they may have been grazing here, right? Perhaps
okay.
Maybe it was some nomads. right?
Okay.
Who
I
are
gotcha.
hurting them. So that is all up in the air there. Just as you are about to leave Hamoud, you see a young boy kind of stop you in your tracks, right? As you turn around and start racing away, boy kind of puts out his hand, right? A small boy puts out his hand to try to stop you. Do you do so? The boy...
Yeah, he's gonna give him notice. Just like, not now. Big animals, not friends.
You hear a sharp whistle at that point. The boy wears a mask, right? You can't really see his face. It is a paper mask of sorts, but decorated in a way that gives it a sort of a face, right? A almost ritualistic face. The sharp whistle. Do you just keep on racing away?
Oh no, after the whistle, now he's on a swivel.
As you swivel, and just as you are led by the whistle, so are the Gustasus.
Ooh. He's picking this kid up by his scruff.
Abdul like goes like, no.
No, he's spinning around. He's holding this kid by his scruff. Make him stop.
Abdul.
Whistle again.
Or Hamoud. It could be a herder. Gustasus herder.
He, as you lift him up, he doesn't say a word, right? But he points over to your right. And
Oh, he's spinning with the kid.
okay, so you don't look over to where he's pointing.
No, he's
Abdul's
spinning
looking
with him
over,
right in
yeah.
that direction, right?
Oh, he's spinning. Oh, spinning to look over to that direction.
Yeah, no,
Gotcha.
he's coming with.
Okay. As you look over there, you can see small sand whirls blowing across the steeps all around yourselves. Similar to what happened the night before, right? Or the night, yeah. Do you look closer?
I don't think he's gonna let himself pay that much attention. He's got
Okay.
too many things to pay attention to: the bird, the kid, the sands.
Guess Tariq tries to get a look with the binoculars.
I mean, you don't need the binoculars. You also know if do you look in the direction of where the boy points.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abdul is definitely looking.
The rest of you, those who look over, when observed closely, it looks like shadowy shapes stir up the sand with their footsteps. A biting cold emanates from the dust devils, and they make you feel uneasy. Perhaps because they remind you of what happened just a few hours ago.
Hamoud, can you please put him down? Perhaps
Is
he's
the
trying
herd
to
still
guide
coming at
us.
What was that?
Is like the herd coming at us?
No, the herd is at standstill at this point, right?
Yeah, once everything's still, he's gonna follow and put the kid down.
The boy takes a couple steps forward towards the dust devil. He closes his eyes and begins to dance. As he dances, he slices the air around him with his riding crop, spinning faster and faster and he's in his dusty robe. He seems to attract the sand whirls. They flow around and with him until he suddenly raises his tattooed hand. And they shoot up into the air and disappear.
He gets it. The hand says no. Easy. Done.
As it
Maybe
disappears, the boy approaches you, Hamoud. And he signs at you to give him something.
Oh yeah, no. Hamoud's gonna be digging in his pockets for a credit stick. What'd you say? Is some like pocket change for a kid, oddball?
25, 50. 50 would probably be a lot.
Oh yeah, he's gonna give him 50 burr.
Okay. 50 burr. He takes it. He offers you some water from his skin slung across his shoulder.
Danya. He's gonna take it.
Yeah, he passes it to the others as well.
Yeah, we take some.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As you give him the burr, he pockets it in his satchel. And out from his satchel, he brings out a bowl. He spits into the bowl and begins to crush and mix some pigment from a small box that he also has. As he begins to mix it, it turns into a dark liquid. And he puts his index finger and middle finger in, wipes some of the ink that is in there, and looks up towards you. Motions you to come down to his level.
Oh yeah, no. Hamoud will squat.
And he begins to draw protective symbols on your hands and arms. Do the others allow?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can Abdul just like have a notebook and pen so he can like write this down, or
Sure. We'll allow it.
just like what he's seeing?
Yeah, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
He's just like he hasn't like come across this before.
Of course.
He's just like
Keeping his
entirely
ethnography
interested.
on him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tariq?
Yep.
All right.
Although he probably ends up with a dick drawn on his face.
So Tariq, Balaki, Hamoud, Abdul,
Yeah, I'm letting him.
Said. He comes up to you. The final one. Motioning to give you some water from his skin.
You're right.
I don't know what to make of this. It's been a strange day for Grandpa. So he wants to give me water?
Yeah,
This kid?
do you want yeah, he's offering you some
And then draw
Wow.
his pagan symbols on you.
I fucking wrap my hands around his stone. I fucking could now.
Heretic.
Heretic.
I know what you are. Phil! No, he doesn't. He doesn't say anything like that. But he refuses the water. Instead, he tries to give the boy a talisman.
He walks away from you. Yeah, he as you bring out the talisman, he's not interested, right? He disappears away from you into the crowd, back into the crowd, or back into the herd.
It's because of Dick.
Back into like the buffalo herd.
Yeah, yep. You hear a sharp whistle once more echo in the valley here. The Gustasus begin to move away from you. Slowly but surely. As you look over to where the Gustasus make their way, you can see the boy with a mask wave to you. Just a hand up, right? One hand up. You return.
Amood's gonna.
Yeah.
No, Amood's returning it.
Hell yeah.
Said waves.
Did
Excellent.
get the symbol on his head or no?
He didn't. He didn't.
No, because the fucking shithead. I fucking hated her joke.
All right. A final wave. Goodbye. As the boy takes the herd back into the plains. At this point, you can see these slaughterhouses next to the railway heading into the mountain range where Albers is supposedly at. What do you do?
Well, we're still not in the city. I'm not stopping now.
Yeah, well, we'd follow the trains.
How much further is it, and how tired are we?
You're pretty tired, I would think. I mean, you are.
We can't make camp by the slaughterhouses all the same.
Now, you do see the slaughterhouses, as mentioned. Let's see here. Yes. The silhouette of Albers appears against the rising ridge in the distance. Much closer to... However, as you see the silhouette, you also see the massive slaughterhouse complex with huge fenced-in stockyards and freezing works brightly illuminated by floodlights on high stands. You see other herds of animals packed tightly together, waiting in narrow pens to meet the butcher's knives.
Different animals than the Gustasus?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
another
Abdul was
herd-
writing that down.
Another
He's
herd,
trying to, like, draw,
herd-
you know?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Another herd animal. Not like the Gustasus, but still buffalo-like, right? There's a basic, but the different.
No, they're just bulls.
Yeah, like cows versus buffaloes type of thing.
Yep. All right. As you look off into the distance there, onto the slaughterhouse, you can see that security-wise, it seems pretty lax. There isn't like guard towers or anything, but there are people who seem to work there, who patrol potentially.
How are the structures? Like, is it, I'm thinking Red Dead Redemption style, you know? Or is it more...
Sure, we'll get you something here. Oops, let me zoom in on that. There we go.
Some signs of life that don't want to kill us, hopefully. Yeah, I can go in and ask where the nearest inn is. And he's gonna pull out his modulation mask.
Oh, nice. Excellent. So you know, just by looking at where you are and where the city is, if you were to hike on foot, it would probably take you the rest of the day, right? So the entire day, most likely. And you would probably reach the outskirts of the city. So there's that. You also notice that, again, thankfully for the water from the boy, it has quenched your thirst. You have noticed that walking among the plains here does make you thirsty. Let's see here. All right. And you are going in, right? Amud?
Oh, yes.
Okay, excellent. All right.
Modulation mask on.
All right. And you, so there are, again, security is lax, but there are guards who patrol. As you approach, one of them puts up a hand to halt. They are also wearing a mask. Again, it seems that this mask probably made out of wood, right? But it is decorated, embroidered, but not, not too fancy. You can see that it's been carved out, right? It's been handmade. They stop you. They speak a foreign tongue.
Is there a culture I can roll? See if
Sure.
I can finagle?
Sure, absolutely. Ooh, nice. You get bits and pieces of what they may be saying, right? It is Sedalian, and with a mix of probably some Zeni. But they basically, you hear what they say. They halt, right?
Yeah, no, he's following.
What are you doing here?
It has been a journey. Let me tell you.
You are armed.
Between you and me, and I wish. Yes. Let me tell you. We ran into a Jinn in the desert. I dare not speak its name, but it has been quite a journey. We just need to know where the nearest inn is.
And as you ask, he turns and points up towards the mountain.
Danya, and good blessings to you. And he's gonna turn to leave.
Yeah, he nods. Not making much of it, just nods. And that lets you go on your way.
Point to the city, basically.
Yes, he did.
Hey, listen, if there was one closer, that's a good thing to ask.
Mm.
If he was honest with you. Off with the kid. He probably would have parted with one of those.
Yeah, that kid didn't even talk.
He took your money. He understood that language.
Oh, everybody does.
All right.
Yep, and Hamoud
Don't need a translator when all I got is money.
Everybody speaks that.
Everybody speaks cash. I cough it up.
Excellent.
We are out of luck. Not one closer. We continue to the city.
Continue to the city you do.
Should we rest here? They are any places
on
to
his
rest.
property, we will not.
This isn't the town?
We are in a slaughterhouse, Abdul.
Oh. It is so big.
It is big.
Yes, they bring herds here. They need the space. Come, let's just walk.
Certainly they must have quarters for workers or something at this slaughterhouse.
Not with how friendly he seemed. and not with how armed we are.
With enough burr, I think maybe they could overlook that. But keep walking.
How much burr are you willing to spend when they have already seen your face?
I am too tired to contemplate this now. Let's walk.
And yeah, with that, actually,
Yeah.
Hamoud's gonna take his modulation mask and just hand it to Tariq. They'll probably need this when we hit the city.
Yes.
Let me hand that over.
How
There you
far
go.
is the city?
Moshi, Moshi says, I would say to the end of the day.
The end of the day.
Hmm.
Wait, is Moshi from Sadal?
No.
Oh, okay.
He has traveled to Zadal. Abdul. End of the day. But we will make it. Have you prayed to the traveler?
No. Probably should.
He nods. Pray in the morning. Pray at the night watch.
I will try.
Go ahead and roll. Who has the best survival? Was it Hamoud?
Lucky,
I
actually.
think it was
Valeki.
Valeki, goddamn. Valeki, go ahead and do a survival for us.
Normal?
Hmm.
Just normal?
Yes. Damn!
See, this is
Excellent.
why I have the best
Excellent.
survival.
Tell me what happens as you find drinkable water through the plains here.
Preferably, we'd bottle some, you know?
Hmm.
But, once we find actual drinkable water, I feel like he's dipping his face in, taking a big gulp. As he pops his head out, he looks at everyone and says, "It's good!"
Nice.
And his face goes right back in.
The others-
Sure. Is it not a runoff from the pools that the slaughterhouse produces?
And
His
I'm
head
pretty
pops
sure
back out.
that the herding animals come by here quite often, do they not?
He
Right.
pops back out.
Could have
I said
parasites,
it's fine.
bacteria, things that survive despite heat, even digestion.
Valeki takes his fill. The others contemplate whether or not they should drink.
If you guys do not trust my word, then why not have Abdul test the water?
I can do that.
That's yeah.
But like he kind of grabs a little vial of the water and like holds it to him. Here you go.
Thank you. Abdul pulls out the
Portable lab?
portable lab.
Nice.
I remember.
All right. Rolling science +2.
Mm-hmm.
And while you do that, I'm going to sit for a minute.
Here, portable laboratory +2 science. I hope it should come through.
Oh,
On the screen just
fuck.
flashes.
He
But
is
like he was right.
fighting the shit out of
He
that.
was right.
Tell me what happens.
Yeah, he gets the vial, puts it in the what I'm guessing is the like a mini version of a centrifuge on the portable lab thing, right? Maybe they have like a little bit of water in the skins that they're carrying, just like a little bit, but not enough to really fill, right? And he kind of uses that as like a control to like compare it against too, right? And he's like analyzing both of them, and then finally he reads the results. He looks up, and then he gives him a thumbs up. It is good.
Oh yes.
Told you guys.
And with that, Hamoud indulges.
The sweet water spring here is delightful, refreshing, soothes the throat. Reminds you of home, perhaps. Yeah, that too. All right.
Alright. Fill any empty containers you have.
It makes sense why there would be a slaughterhouse here, now that I think about it. I will write this down.
You know why you're writing things down there. I should let you know that the man inside was also wearing a mask.
I will note that as well. If only I could get one of them to pose for me. The masks. They're
I
interesting.
think as long as we shine a mask, we may always be ousted as foreigners. We may be making ourselves obvious.
Yes, I wonder what one has to do to acquire a mask, whether or not it would be insulting if we were to wear them. Or welcoming, perhaps. That would be interesting.
You said it was a wooden mask? Similar
Yes,
to the
just like the boys.
Just like the boys.
Did it have any?
I mean, not the same. It wasn't exact. Was it Oddbone?
No, the boys was like a paper mask, or that like a cloth. But you got to say like it was like a lower version, right? Of the wooden mask, right? It still had engravings on it, right? That looked like, a very abstract face.
Hey, Abdul. Tear some of the paper out of that and make some paper masks.
Well, I don't know if it would be insulting to do that. Especially if we are foreigners.
I don't know, copy what the kid had. It couldn't be that bad.
I would not want to risk it and bring more attention to us.
Can I roll a
Especially if that
culture
mask would
to see-
indicate that we are a young herder, which none of us
Exactly.
are.
Could I roll a culture to see if maybe around this place wearing a mask like that without permission is bad?
We'll allow
That's a
it at
fucking culture vulture, dude.
-2.
Damn. All right.
Oh, you haven't been on Sadal.
Moshi, where do you get these masks that we see?
The masks?
Yeah. Or maybe why do they wear them?
It is the culture here, Tariq.
It just is?
Ever since the porter was, yes. You can see it is quite dusty here on Sedal. The sand in the air messes with the lungs.
But I wonder if the mask and the markings on it indicate perhaps a specific family. It is almost like as if you're wearing your last name on your face,
Close.
Better to
Abdul.
indicate other people.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes. They also a status symbol of sorts.
Oh, okay. I will write this down. Very interesting.
So it would be not a stretch to say that if we wore these masks without permission and perhaps from a high family and they'd notice, it would be considered a disrespectful act.
Or
Yes.
you just
exactly.
make some shit up. Who is going to check if you have a cheap mask with some name you made up on it?
But imagine as if you were to introduce yourself and you called yourself Tariq Jibber. The mispronunciation, would be the same as drawing a inaccurate.
It is far more
symbols.
dangerous to be wrong.
Exactly.
You just have many masks, and you would say, "No, this means this name." You're wrong.
Until we have
You're reading it
someone
wrong.
who actually understands it.
Yes,
We may
that
consider
would be
ourselves
great.
out of luck.
Yes. Who was it on Said's note that we were able to contact here?
No. I had a note. Find us in Deep Town find us in Deep Town in Alburz, near ferries.
Ferries.
Hammam.
Ask for the light. With no name. No names. Just have to ask for Ferries Hammamis.
Maybe they don't. Maybe that's the reason why they don't have a name. They're wearing a mask. It makes sense. Unless it doesn't, and I'm completely wrong.
We should meet with Said's contacts, because they would better give us a chance to understand.
Yes, and the more we wait here, the later that will be. Okay, let's go.
Yep. Abdullah packs his portable lab. Get some water.
Excellent. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's good. Yep. You get your water. Continue pushing forward. As you continue to follow the rail, you grow nearer and nearer to the city. The train tracks start to lead up the high cliff sides of the Shamush Mountains. Going any further would require challenging climbing.
This seems like a great place to put a base camp.
As you prepare yourselves to create a base camp, Hamoud, you look off to the side on the lower ridges of the mountain, and you see huge industries, sewage plants, and compressor stations with gas pipelines leading up to the city. Go ahead and do a culture -2.
Can I do culture as well?
You can do a science.
Neat.
Everybody doing that culture?
That's, hey.
Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I think you might know. Unfortunately, I had the portable laboratory checked. I thought
Oh my
unchecked.
God.
Holy!
How much
What
does
the-
it only gets a
what?
+2? It only gets a +2. You're good, dude.
I know this one.
Now take out those last 2 dice. You still got it.
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Abdul and Said. First, Said. As you look over there, you recall other times on Zalos B, or perhaps another area where you rescued people. As you look over to the service tunnels here, the sewage plants and the compressor stations, you remember ways of transporting individuals into and out of areas. You know how water and natural gases are transported, which may give you access to the plant's service tunnels. You kind of get this epiphany of like, there has to be service tunnels. right?
Mhm.
There you go. There's that. Then I will bring. As you look over, you would assume that if there are industries such as sewage and natural gas compressors, there's a way that this is being transported up or transported down from the city, right? Like the sewage.
So the city is like on the mountain,
Yeah.
or up
Yes.
the mountain, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
up the
gotcha,
mountain. Up the mountain. And because of that, there has to be some sort of service tunnel associated with that. There cannot not be a service tunnel. There has to be a service tunnel somewhere over there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand you a copy of Das Kapital.
I know what I must do.
As you look over there, Abdul and Said. Said.
Yeah, Abdul says, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. You see those pipes running down? It must be sewage going down, but even then, there has to be some service tunnels around here in order to bring up the supplies and down, up and down the mountain. It would make sense for it to be around the base of the mountain as well."
My thoughts exactly. I think we can perhaps make our way under there if we need to.
Did we have our opening?
Of course.
Do you?
Should we
Yeah. Do you continue setting up base camp here?
Seems like a good spot.
Very well.
Hamoud,
Sure.
what do you think?
We need to get into the city somehow. I do not care.
Tariq?
Sure. Get some.
All right.
Abdul is like looking around to see where the service tunnel would be.
Sure.
Or at the very least, like making some guesstimations, right? Like the pipes are running along this way, which is the most effective way to kind of like transport it up, right? Kind of like logistics wise.
Yeah, absolutely. No, as you go over there and search, Abdul, you do find a service tunnels associated with those pipes coming down and going up. They are not blocked. There's no security of what sort. They're open tunnels.
Yeah, he heads back to the camp or to the crew and goes, "Yep, there are plenty of service tunnels over here. No guards, just an entry."
All right.
A question though, what of gods on the other side when we hit the city?
Well, that I do not know, but I mean, we would have to deal with them, even if we go through the mountain.
You speak true. I will take the controlled environment. To the tunnel.
To the tunnel. You continue to trek, making your way into the service tunnel, leading you up a flight of stairs. You can smell the sewage piercing your nostrils. As time goes by, you eventually start to hear civilization. Gotcha.
How did the service tunnel look? Like, is it railroady type?
Yeah,
dirt?
it's not dirt. It is man-made. Concrete, right? These are specifically made to make your way up and down to service the tunnels if need be, right? You might see some recently, welded pieces of sheet metal on the pipes themselves, right? Some repairs have already been done multiple times throughout, however long these pipes have been here, right?
Okay. Wide enough for like vehicles or something, right?
Not wide enough for vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale of like Detroit to Switzerland, how nice are these tunnels?
It's true. I'd say between both.
Okay, just a well-maintained city.
Yeah, it's well maintained, right? They definitely take care of the city. And what is interesting about these tunnels is that they are carved out of the mountain, right? So large boulders, the steps carved out, right? You can see portions of it, right? You can see the reflections of some of the flickering lights above. You can see some of the moisture that has accumulated on some of the parts of the rocks as you make your way up. Being careful, of course.
Petra?
What's that?
Is like the Petra?
What's the Petra?
In Jordan, it's the city carved into the mountain.
Yeah. And you start recognizing that more and more as you make your way up to the surface. Again, no guards, right? You might see a couple people. In fact, you'll see people coming down the stairway. They might be giving you an odd look. Most of them at this level have paper masks on, right? And they just kind of give you a look. But what's interesting is that they seem to be going into another part of the city, a city that is underneath the surface, right? So there's definitely a part of the city that is been carved
Alleyways
out
or something.
Yeah, it's been carved out from the mountain, right? So they're using the service tunnel as a way to get around, right? It's not like it's locked or anything. Just another way to traverse the cities at a certain point. There's a certain point where they won't go past it because there's nothing except going into the outside. So in terms of security wise, right, there's no guards or whatnot. But as you make your way up,
so it's kind of like an ant colony around with the city on top.
Yes.
Yeah. Abdul is writing that down. He's writing the fuck out of it down.
Let's go ahead and activate that.
Interesting structures.
Oops, let me...
Maybe once I return to Ku, I'll incorporate some of these into the sanctuary.
Why?
It would make it easier. To hide.
I
It's
mean,
called cultural appropriation.
you're already living in the ruin.
As you make your way, so there's an underground portion. Do you make your way to the surface, or do you follow into the underground portion?
Sayed, where were your contacts?
And let me pull out the note.
Yes, where?
Don't yell at me. Find us in the deep down in Alberge near Ferry's Hammam.
Deep
Ask
down.
for the
Go
light.
down.
Deep down, huh? So I guess not on top.
Deep town. Deep town.
Deep town.
Still sounds good.
Yeah, you gotta search deep within yourself. It's all metaphors.
So we should look for Perry's Hammam, since it's close by to that.
We ask someone.
Switch way to Deep Town.
I'm curious if
Yes,
the,
when I do not know if this was just him being out in the outskirts of town, but he did seem to only really speak a native language. I do not know if this is true in the city, but there may be communication issues.
Well, only one way to find out, and I'm gonna approach the first person I see.
Well, as you, so where you heading? Are you heading up, or are you staying below
We're going
the surface?
to town.
All right, so staying below. All right. So you make your way to the right as you make your way up. Right, as you see traffic from the people coming from above down, they're making their way into the deeper into the mountain, and you follow that path. As you make that turn, you can almost hear on the surface some sort of screaming happening, right? Echoing through the crowd. And the crowd seems fine, or at least you're not hearing like a stampede or multiple screams. It seems like one scream happening, and it's being echoed on a speaker, which reminds you of why you're here. The delegates, those who were taken over Basil's dream. Is it them screaming? Is it someone else?
It's
You don't
us
know.
on the Barbados. Help us.
So you continue your way into the mountain. As you make your turn, you can see a group of people, beggars. Let's see here.
Excuse me, do you know where Flavor Town is? I need to take a trip to Flavor Town.
You see along the dimly lit pathway sits a row of outcasts. Some passed out, some with their lips sewn together, many with missing limbs. One of them pulls herself from her stupor to beg for a drink, extending her hand for some burr.
I give her some.
And then, as you give her some, how much do you give her?
100.
A man with a raspy voice comes over to you after you hand her the burr. He says, "Strangers, this is what they do to those who speak of the world outside. Watch yourselves."
What happens if we ask about the world here?
Ask away.
Do you know of Perry's Hammam?
I do. What of it?
We wish to go there.
And you can see that he's actually speaking Zeni, right? He is speaking Zeni at this point.
Is he wearing a mask?
He's
Or a
not
paper
wearing a
sheet?
mask. He's not wearing a mask.
What was the beggar also, or
Well, the beggar, you saw that her lips were sewn.
okay? So no mask.
No
Or
mask.
even like half. Okay.
No.
Wait, if she's begging for a drink and her lips are sewn, something's not going to work out there.
Well, I mean, they're sewn, but you can still...
Like half.
It's-
Kind of like you open. You can open it very little.
Yeah.
Detailed you want to get.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go think about this.
So, he says, "How much is it to you?" Paris, bathhouse. It's in Deep Town. I can take you there for a price.
How much?
50 bar.
Done.
Done, yeah. Follow me, strangers. Don't speak. I'm not spoken to. Watch yourselves. And he leads you.
As we're going, I'm gonna kind of slink back to Hamoud, and I'm gonna whisper to him. I do have a strange feeling about this one, so keep your weapons ready.
You do not need to tell me twice.
Abdul is making like conversation with the guy.
Oh, sure.
After he told you not to talk.
Wait, I thought he said don't speak unless spoken to.
Yeah.
Like other people.
You're initiating the conversation.
No, he'll listen to you. He sees you coming up, and he'll say, "What is it?"
Yeah, like he's just talking as they're walking. I noticed that they wear the paper coverings.
Yes.
What does that signify? And does it mean that the ones up above in the city have different symbols on them compared to the ones, I guess, down here? Like a caste system of sorts?
You could say that. It is ever since. What's his name? A moment. I forget his name. Fuck. What's his name, guys?
Dangle.
Akra?
His name's Saeed.
The icon, the guy who thinks
Akra?
Akira?
Akra, I think.
Are we
I
talking
think that's
about
like
the
is
warehouse
the
guy?
emissary or
Yeah, one sec. I got this. Amarat.
Hey, I'm right.
He says, ever since Amarat came from the heavens, it is how it has been. The people here, they are told what to do. Life is simple. Do what you're told, and you have a happy life. Step away from that. You cause trouble for yourself and for your family. It is the icons who tell us what to do, what we should think, what we should work on, what we should read. That's the life of Zadal. Things are slow, but they are happy. Any last words there, Abdul?
nope.
And you see yourselves go into the depths of Deep Town. To your location disclosed on the note handed to Saeed. That is where we will end tonight's session. All right. Excellent. Welcome to Alber Sadal, my friends. An interesting place. All right. Let's go ahead and get you experience here.
I'm sorry to butt in here, but I would. I don't want to. I don't have to go first, but if I could, not be the last guy.
Sure. How about second?
Appreciative.
The
Second
last.
Okay. okay, tough guy.
No, you'll be second. That's fine. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the books. Character. All right. Excellent. Valeki,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Let's do this. Did I participate? I do believe so. Did I overcome a difficult challenge to help our crew reach its current goal? Are we all gonna get the shadows?
Yeah.
Because
I'll give it to you.
I royally destroyed the shadows, to be honest.
Hey, we love it. We love to see it.
Oops, I accidentally closed the thing.
Which one? The questions?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Right.
Oh, geez, I'm fucking up here.
It's all good.
Did you put yourself or your crew at risk because of your personal problem? No, not yet. Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC? I think we all learned a little something about ourselves today.
Yeah, like what?
Like you learned that you made the right choice. You made the right choice to seek out.
What right choice? What is the right choice for Lecky?
The right choice was to seek out Commerce Crew. It's only brought him joy.
There you go.
Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy? That was Abdul and did I? No, not really. No. Did I act in accordance with my icon? Now, I'm gonna be a bit of a bitch here, okay?
Okay.
The dancer, seduce or entertain someone. Now, I specifically remember that spirit laughing and saying that was entertaining.
Yes, you did. Yes, of course.
So I'd say that counts.
You got it. You got it.
Right. And that's gonna be 4 for me.
Excellent. All right. Saeed.
That's gonna be it for me, boys. Good night.
All right, take it easy.
See you all around.
I participated. Overcome difficult challenge? The only thing I could think of off the top of my head would be helping Valeki. But I don't know.
No.
I don't.
That's. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay.
Was it a difficult challenge, and did it help your crew reach its current goal?
I did save Valeki's life.
I feel like he wasn't dying. Like he wasn't dying.
Oh.
He had 3 health left.
Saying I should have left him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
Sorry, I'm laughing at
no. Yeah, then I'm not sure. Maybe that would be more along the lines of learn something new about yourself.
Yeah.
Or no, not put yourself at risk for your personal problem.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know that I overcame a difficult challenge.
Say yeah, no.
For the good of the group.
Mm-hmm.
But for another PC. Yeah, Saeed is about to fucking have an entire his entire worldview flipped. He's about to become at the ripe age of like 60.
Absolutely. I love it.
So yeah. Sacrifice your risk on PC buddy. But no, it was a very introspective time for Saeed.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to play your game, and he got kicked out of the fucking birthday party. But act accordance with your icon.
I mean, you did have a heart-to-heart with them real fast.
Not many people get to actually straight up talk to their icon directly. I don't think that's actually happened for... You can say all the little prayers we did, but it's not necessarily like we got a talk back from any of them.
Yeah, but like face to face to be able to speak back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Unless it was just another Djinn fucking with you, in which case...
No, never. They don't do that.
No.
They're famous for being very honest.
A Jin stole my car.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Would you say that gets me that last one about talking to the mortar?
How did you act in accordance with your icon?
Well, I mean, if we're going off, what he was born under, which is the merchant, I mean, I would say no, but his actual faith, I mean, he is.
Hey,
he
you think so?
Very much ready to, to abandon his vows to do what the martyr told him to do.
Okay. We'll give it to you.
Can I interject?
Oh, sure.
Go ahead.
Barter something vital. How about your beliefs, huh? How about your own morals that you've been endowed with?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. I like that. Yep.
Right, yeah.
You got it. You got it.
All right.
Saved by the peanut.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, there you go. Awesome job. Awesome job.
All right. Y'all have a good night. I'll
night.
Talk to y'all later.
Yep. Take it easy. Up next, Abdul.
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me post this before I forget. No, it's not a meme. All right, listen.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Bam. All right. Anyway.
Hey, I love it. Oh. Hey.
I gotta tweak it, but
we'll
what?
Who's gonna... Hey, we'll give you an extra experience point for that.
All right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
We're gonna take it. We're gonna give it to you.
We love participate in the session. Yes. Do you overcome a difficult challenge to help your crew reach its current goal? I don't remember. I don't think so. Let me see.
Also, let me go ahead and clarify. Taking notes is good. Okay.
He's just jealous. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just being a bastard.
Overcome a difficult challenge. I think. I don't know if it was like a science roll to find like the tunnels, or to warn everyone regarding like the cold that's coming. I don't know if that helped. I don't know if it was like difficult. I don't think so. I don't know. I can't think of any other.
I think you thinking about it makes it accomplishes that point.
Yeah, no, we got to the city safe and sound for all the steps that were taken with that in mind.
Okay.
Yes.
I will take that. Put yourself or your crew at risk because your personal problem. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I'm thinking of he has to chase the truth, or the curiosity can get the better of him, type of thing. I might just add that just because it helps. Learn something new about yourself or another PC. Yes. When Hamoud, although Hamoud is definitely anti-authoritarian, telling him to do something is not the best thing, but giving him suggestions like, hey, do you think we should do this? I think we should do this, right? That works a whole lot better, because as soon as he was like, hey, there's a service tunnel, and Hamoud was just like, we're probably gonna have to deal with guards, and Abdul was like, yeah, but we could also deal with guards even if we go up the mountain. He was like, hey, that sounds fair. All right, let's do it. Just like, which
Yeah.
probably surprised
Yeah,
me.
no, I mean, fuck a line of command, but if you can like sit down and explain, we're
yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
Sacrifice to risk something for your PC buddy. PC buddy is Tariq. I don't think he sacrificed anything for Tariq, unfortunately. Did you? Let me think. No, I don't think. Nothing for Tariq. No. Act in accordance with your icon. Hey, he took diligent notes and what is it? What is it? Made sure that the water was definitely safe.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. I love it. Yep. Absolutely.
Even after what does it feel like he got that roll? Everyone was just like, I kind of don't trust it. He was like, I'm busting out the the lab.
I love it. Yes.
So
no,
and
it's awesome.
plus-
It's awesome because it's like you guys are very articulate in how you think, and so it's like just you're covering your bases, and I love it.
Hell yeah.
You're becoming the characters.
Yeah,
It's
I kinda-
real to you at this point.
I kind of forgot that Abdul is definitely self-insert in terms of like, I just want to know more about Coriolis, man. Come on. So now I get to live that out.
That's not a bad thing. People are like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's 4 points plus the other one with
Yes.
notes.
We'll give
So
it to you.
that's
Yep.
5. Hell yeah.
I'm giving you 5 there. Awesome.
I will spend it right away.
Next would be Tariq.
Did you partake in the session? Yep. Did you overcome a difficult challenge to help you reach your current goal? I guess we're counting the shadows for all of these in this case. I don't actually recall another instance of something
We'll
happening.
give it to you.
So, did you put yourself in your crew because of your personal problem? Not this time. Did you learn something new about yourself and other PC? Tariq is the shadow. He is darker than the
Dude,
shadow.
that sequence with Tariq was just
It
the
was.
best.
Oh my god.
You
Love
really
it.
gonna fucking hold the mirror up to me? Watch that mirror fucking break, asshole.
I loved all the different ways you guys handled yourselves, your shadow selves. That was always interesting. So yes, absolutely.
You either debated it, you tried to get assert authority over it, or you said, "You're nothing on me."
Love it.
All right. Did you risk or sacrifice something for your PC buddy? That would have been Abdul, and I don't think so this time. Then, yeah, did you act in accordance with the icon? And that's going to be is facing the Jin trickery, facing the dark between the stars.
Oh yes,
Yeah. All right.
without fear, absolutely.
Yeah, he fucking murdered his fear. Jesus. All right, that gets us 3, I think.
All right, awesome. Last but not least, Hamoud.
Hey. Oh, wait. I closed it. Oops.
Oh, I got you.
There we go. Oh, no,
Okay.
I just like minimized it. We're good.
Got you.
Did you partake in the session? Sure did. Overcome a difficult challenge? Yep, the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put yourself or your crew at risk because of your personal problem? Yeah, I struffed that kid.
Yes, yeah.
First sign of danger, it's like, okay, buddy, what's the big idea?
Yes, yeah, we'll give it to you. Absolute.
Did you learn something new about yourself or another PC? Yes, please see the Hamoud meme of I'm gonna fight these demons. Oh, I keep losing. And honestly, I really did like that the shadow of Hamoud just kept one-upping him. Right?
Yeah, dude.
He can't be better no matter how much he's trying.
Yes, I love that. Yeah, and I was surprised that I was rolling that. Like each time it was like one above yours.
No, I thought it was extremely flavorful. I thought it was great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I think that's always been like the core struggle of him is that he wants to be better, but he just can't. He keeps going back to himself.
Yeah.
Dark side.
Fuck.
You are a monster.
All right. Did you sacrifice a wrestling for your PC buddy? That was Tariq, and I'm not thinking. No. And you act in accordance with your icon. Yep, that's the judge. Bring evil to doers to justice, and that was me.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
We had Samurai Fight in the Desert. It was pretty cool.
Absolutely. Loved it. All right. Well, with that, awesome job as always. Any questions before we head out?
How much were you looking forward to this session because of the gin?
Listen, I love it all. I love that. I love Sadal and its culture.
Sadal's been awesome so far.
I agree.
I love, just like, it's interesting because it's like the kid basically like was able to do some sort of ritual to like be gone, Jin, right? Like as if it's like just a normal thing, right? It's just like
that's the crazy part, bro. Oh my god, dude. That's when at that point I was just like, I gotta have Abdul taking notes, bro. That was crazy cool. I don't know.
I genuinely think one of the weaknesses of Coriolis is that they inject so much of the cool, just spiritual stuff, and that they never use it.
Hey, that can also be a good thing. All right, it means it's like that rare opportunity where you see that it's like, oh my gosh, right? But yeah, that and the other thing that I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, was like, hey, you speak about the outside world, they're gonna fucking they're gonna sew you up, take your limbs off or something, like don't mess with these.
That was the crazy part. Like when you were like, oh yeah, there's like no guards in the service tunnel. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of crazy, right? Like, and then we were kind of like going through, and I was still thinking like, no guards. How do you just have that? Just people walking around. And then finally we got to the point where just like, yeah, don't talk about the outside world. I was like, holy shit! All right.
Welcome to North
What
Korea.
the fuck was supposed to happen? If you like went with the what were they, phantoms?
What's that?
Who were the guys that were waiting for us outside the pod?
Oh, those were called phantoms. Yes.
Yeah, dude. I am so glad that we did not go quietly. Oh my god.
Hell yeah. No, you guys, I mean, hey, your characters did it. They were them. You were them. So awesome. Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. Especially when you'll see. You'll see.
Dude, I'm gonna be in a new environment, bro. I'm gonna be asking your ear off, all right?
Oddball's just reading forward in the book on his bed, feet up, just giggling, kicking him.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it, so we'll see what happens. But with that, anything else before we head out? All right.
I love Coriolis.
You love Coriolis.
And the what is it? I was gonna say that the Abdul's shadow was probably like, I hate this game.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was
I
interesting.
pissing off a spirit to your list of accomplishments.
Awesome. All right. Well, with that, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the night, and we'll talk to you later. See you.
Night.